Today, we lost a legend, Peter Cullen, the voice of Optimus Prime, Eeyore, and so many other characters that have been part of our lives for decades. It's a really tough day for Transformers community. Transformers the movie came out 40 years ago this year, and yeah, it's been a we lost one of the voices that helped define it. I actually had this stream scheduled before this news, and yeah, I thought about canceling it, but I realized I think the best thing we can do is remember Peter by celebrating what he gave us. Transformers is the reason I'm here. It's one of the reasons I collect, started YouTube in a way, and yeah, met so many of the people who will be joining me here tonight, so many friends. So there's no script, there's no big production, just me, some friends sharing memory stories, and our love for Transformers. Because for many of us, Peter Cullen wasn't just the voice of Optimus Prime; he was Optimus Prime. So Peter, thank you for everything. Till all are one. Let's bring everybody in. Da-da-da-da. There we go. Sorry, it was a little rough, but yeah, welcome. Yeah, I don't know if anyone needs early introductions, but it's a sad day for all of us. Who wants to? Who's got something to say?
Brad,
you're still muted, buddy. Thank you for
First
joining.
thing to say on the whole page, Brad, you're on mute.
Yeah, no, I was just commenting that it is a shit week when it comes to legends passing, and
agreed.
Today hurt the most. Like it was, yeah. So I have money tomorrow for Keanu Reeves, but I think we're good.
Dude, I'll say this: like Dolly Parton was a gut punch.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then it was like today it was like, oh, you're still standing? Let me just kick you in the dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tim Curry hurt a lot too, because I do love Tim Curry, but absolutely. I mean it's Peter, right?
Well, Tim Curry for me was like I love Tim Curry, but in the back of my mind it was more of a okay, good, he's not suffering anymore because he's been suffering.
Yeah, he had bad shit going on.
So that was kind of for me, like Tim Curry was kind of like a, not to sound dark, but like a relief, I guess you might say, right? Like not suffering anymore.
Well, it was the same with Dolly too, right? Because wasn't she? I think she was actually battling stage 3. She was actually at the tail end of battling stage 3 and everything too. So she's not suffering either.
That makes sense. Yeah, I almost didn't want to do the stream. Like I talked to, I think Raz. I was like, I don't think I'm gonna do it, and Martin too. And it was just like, no, do it. Like Martin just said, do it if you want to, and I did. But I just didn't want to make, you know what I mean. I want to be respectful as possible, but I think like sharing our thoughts and our love for him and what he did, he brought us all together.
That's exactly why I thought you should have actually done the show.
Let me just share this fact about it, right? Because me and one of my best friends in the world, we met at TFCon in 2019, and we were both waiting in Greg Berger's line to get autographs and stuff, and he's from London, and he was just more or less like, what are you getting signed, mate? What's in your fucking hand, mate? And that started a friendship, just sitting in line with waiting for Greg Berger, right? And so me and him have been talking about this all day today, and the one thing that I take away from Peter Cullen being Prime is so we all know the Optimus Prime, that the Optimus Primes, like plural, that he voiced was but it was generational, right? So this dude went from G1, doesn't do Beast Wars, doesn't do RID 2001, doesn't do the Armada Unicron trilogy, then comes back for the Bayverse, right? And has basically been Prime ever since then. He's one of the only voice actors in Hollywood, and this goes for actors as well, but he's one of the very few that not only skipped a generation or two, but became a voice for a generation afterwards after skipping a generation. There are people in their 60s and 70s that love John Wayne, all right? And that's their era. Nobody in their 20s is talking about John Wayne,
Yeah.
There are
good
people
point.
in their 20s that talk about Peter Cullen as Optimus Prime. There are people who are late 20s, early 30s that all they know is Bayverse, and they talk about Peter Cullen as Optimus Prime. All of us here, you could argue, are G1ers for better or worse, but Optimus Prime is Peter Cullen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
that's generational, man. That's an amazing thing.
Yeah.
agreed on that one.
Yeah, Brett more grew up with Armada, more that generation, but still, it's like, yeah, no, he means a lot. Like, what, like, yeah, I don't know. It was a sad day. Like, I couldn't believe how much it brought more of us all together. You know, I'm just happy to see everyone. But yeah, it was so.
It's just
heavy.
eerie.
Yeah,
It's just, you got to. I mean, like, this is the one I was thinking about this the whole day. We're talking about a guy who pioneered so many voices and impacted so much of our childhood and, you know, into growing up into adults and all that, and still loving it. Then you look back and you're seeing, okay, you've got the Transformers 40th anniversary apology tour, and I'm saying to myself, holy shit! 40 years ago, they killed off the character Optimus Prime, and now it's almost like it comes to full circle.
Well, it is because the first screening of the
better
movie was in
apologize.
August. So
Wow.
yeah. So
Oh.
now I wonder how many years before we see memes that Judd Nelson killed Peter Cullen.
That's gotta be.
Because
gotta
you know,
be fantastic.
I'm just saying it's the internet, you know.
Judd Nelson had nothing to do with this one, or did he?
Well, you know, people are gonna find a link, you know. So anyway,
They'll find a way. They
Yeah,
always do.
exactly.
I'll stand.
I
I'll
hope they're
stand
not.
by it.
And I know Rodimus Primal took it very hard too, and I hope nobody like goes after him because of his name and all.
PPR took it hard.
I saw what PPR did.
I see it. That
Yeah,
was
PPR, like,
very
I
touching.
was like, damn, I wanted to cry just because he was crying.
yeah, and then Dark Ravage too. I saw his video, which was way shorter than PPR, but you felt it. And even I, you know, I'm at work doing something and I see this. You know how hard it is not to scream no at the top of your lungs, you know, in
Well,
front of all of your colleagues. It's very hard.
Right.
But
I know
yeah,
the feeling.
I'm there at work tearing up, and it's like no. And then, you know, you go online, you see 1,000 posts.
My
Yeah,
brother
and-
sent me the message and it's like, hey, did you hear Peter Cullen died? And I was in the school bus working on something. And the moment I saw that, I literally did scream, no. And then I went, Google, oh shit, he's really dead.
Yeah,
This is not cool.
and
I know,
then
I
you
didn't-
crash the bus.
I mean, to be,
I had a similar thing. I told my buddy Craig, who lives in London, and like he messaged me, and I was like, "Don't fucking play with me, dude. Don't like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
don't like, it's fake. It's not a real thing. Like, you know."
Yeah.
no,
What were you gonna say, Brett? Sorry.
no, I was gonna say I know the feeling, Roz. I was at work today too, and I literally was just coming back from lunch when a friend of mine sent me the thing on Discord, and I'm like, you better not be playing with me, because I swear to God that I did the same thing, and I'm like, son of a gun.
Yeah. I actually got.
You know, the other day, my brother, he was like, you know, they always come in three. So who's the third one going to be?
Yeah.
I would never have thought it was this one. This one hurts.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know that
Yeah.
feeling.
So
I actually got like the news from a friend of mine, and that was like 2 days after I got this guy right over here and everything, looking all ethereal and everything like that. I was actually taking a whole bunch of pictures of him, kind of like wanting to like make him look as though he were actually like transcending the heavens or something like that, right? And then all of a sudden I get this,
he reminds me of like
so,
the Star Wars Jedi's, you know?
The Force Ghost.
right?
Yeah, the Force Ghost.
Yeah, the Force
it's
Ghost.
Norb's fault. That's what I heard. It's Norb's
Yeah,
fault.
that's exactly what
Okay.
happens. You know, every time I do some kind of art or something, like all of a sudden something happens. But let me tell you something though.
Don't
first
take
thing I
pictures of
worked
me,
at-
man.
Can we take the Reaper's scythe away till he learns how to use it properly?
Right? I
Yeah,
started seeing
exactly.
this, like a little while ago too.
I know, it's freaky. It's like, how old are we getting? How much time is passing? You know, it's just like, oh god.
I mean, 85 is a ripe old age for a man. You know, like it's
Yeah.
right there. 85. That's kind of when we all expect we're gonna go. I'm aiming for 65, but that's just because of bad choices.
55 probably. My forehead
You know.
feels
I'm trying to get over to 150, like 155 years
Not
old and
anymore.
everything. Well, that's just me, though. You know,
10 years ago, you would have asked me if I wanted to be immortal. I would have said yes, because I want to see how far the human experience, ingenuity, how far it's going to go. The past 10 years, man, idiocracy's coming. I am no longer caring what happens to the human race.
You and me.
I'll die
I
at
still
85.
have
I'll
faith.
be happy.
I
Universe.
still have faith that we're going to go towards a Star Trek universe
Those Max.
soon. But let's see. You know.
Oh, gee, thank
I'll
you,
see what
Blast
happens.
Fix It. I'm not 85 yet. Yes.
To answer Wolverine Rogue 1980.
Yep.
They were asking, do we know how he passed away? And I don't think it's been officially.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
from
not
what I
yet.
actually
From
heard,
that, actually, I never put that up here
from
because
what I
I
actually heard, it was actually very quietly and everything like that. He was actually surrounded by family. He was actually surrounded by friends and everything. You know, they all like, they were all there for him and everything like that. So it wasn't like he was actually in like real dire straits. At least that's not what I actually heard. You know. So,
Yeah.
but I was actually doing a little bit of researching and everything, got some AI influence into it, and also and everything to figure out to like see where things were actually going there. So, as far as I know, he was actually just surrounded by love. You know what I mean?
No, and that if anything, whenever I go, I hope to be in the same boat as him because that's the way you want to go.
Oh no, man! I want to make the news. I want to make like a tragic accident happen. I'm dropping a parachute, because my mom passed away of Alzheimer not long ago, and me and my sister have agreed that if we are diagnosed with Alzheimer, we'll sign the assisted suicide papers so that our family don't have to go through what we went through with my mom. And I'm
Right.
like, I'm checking in the parachute doesn't open option. 85, I'm gonna make a crater when I land. Like, that's gonna, newsworthy stuff.
That's right, Raz. Go out screaming. That's
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
become an eccentric billionaire, make an Iron Man suit, and then realize it can't fly after I jump out of the plane.
That'd be great. That'd be awesome.
So,
I forgot to install the thrusters.
All you do is spin faster.
I would like to be, if I'm going on fantastic like that, I would like to be in a combinable robot, like as the head, right? And then I don't know, something happens, like a nuclear accelerator thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
Discuss. We get beaten by robies. Something like that. You know what I mean? But like, I don't know if I want the jets to go out on my Iron Man suit as soon as I jump out the. That's just ludicrous, sir.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just saying. I'm not trying to be like Raz here, like dementia and Alzheimer's and all that other stuff, right? Like,
the good shit.
yeah, I'm not. No.
No, I'm not hoping for that. I mean, it was really hard. I hope that Peter's family is doing okay.
Same.
I think he
Well,
had
how
a couple kids, and
I was gonna say, how many guys you actually met him? Because we're you and Martin supposed to meet him. You and Ultra Megatron.
well, that's the thing. I have this because Martin graciously 2 years ago paid for
Oh, that's
a.
not
Very
Okay, I hate you right now.
Yeah, he paid for.
So he offered to pay for the full Peter Cullen and Frank Welker experience at Baltimore, which I graciously accepted, although it was a bit of a shock, but I was really, happy. So I'm like, what am I going to get for signage? Like, what do I want? So I don't collect Funko Pops at all, but they had the, cartoon version Funko Pop of Optimus and Megatron, who's right there. So I'm like, all right, I'll bring this. But then Peter canceled at the last minute
no.
or like a week prior. So I was hoping to get this signed by Orlando, but now it's not going to happen. So I have a Funko Pop Optimus for sale. I mean, this is just a reminder of something that never happened. So I'm not going to keep this. I'll keep the other one though, the Frank Welker, because that was a great experience. But
Yeah, I got my Frank Walker also.
yeah,
I
okay,
got it.
well, rub it in.
You know,
man.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, when I met him, it was 2019. It was the month after TFCon LA, and I took my 20th anniversary DVD of the movie, that like special edition that came out in like 05 or whatever.
Right.
And I took it up there, and at that point, I had Stan Bush, Vince DiCola, Flint Dilley, a couple of other people. There's seven. When I take it up there's like 7 or 8 autographs on the front cover of this DVD. And
Nice.
Frank Welker is the first one to sign it, and Frank Welker's got this massive signature that takes up everything in the room, right? That's
I
just
love
what
that.
he does. And then so after Frank signs it, Peter looks at me and goes, "Well," and then he looks over at Frank and he's like, "Well, where am I supposed to sign it?" And I told him, and I said, "Well, you got the whole back cover," and he was like, "Yeah, but the Matrix ain't on the back cover. Frank signed over the Matrix."
Oh God.
And I didn't realize it, but he was 100% right. So Frank Welker's signature is over the Matrix, right? Like where Prime's
Nice.
like opening it or holding it or whatever on the cover.
That's
So-
funny.
So Peter
Diabolical,
signs,
that Megatron.
so
Yeah.
Peter signs up the side of it, right? He's like, "Well, I'm gonna make my signature as big as Frank's, but just completely in a different direction, right? So like, there's no space on this cover anymore. It's all silver Sharpie at this point, and
Nice.
it's like Peter Cullen writes up the side as huge as possible, right? Just right up the side of the front cover of it, and they end up like kind of bickering, like playful bickering, right, back and forth. And then like when the photo op comes, Peter Cullen's like, "Hey, you're the one that with the DVD, right?" And I was like, "Yeah." So I got a picture of Frank, like it's me and Frank Welker to my left and Peter Cullen to my right, like holding them back, and they're both like in these like old man Mortal Kombat fight poses.
Nice.
And I'm like holding them back from like tearing each other apart.
That's cool, man.
That's
Yeah.
great.
Martin, did you meet him, Martin, at another time before? Because I know you went to a lot of conventions before that.
Thanks, Martin.
Not like in person. He was at a New York Comic Con, though. I want to say either 2011 or 2013.
Jeez.
And yeah, because at the time I was online to meet William Shatner, and I should have ended up doing Peter Cullen instead. So I figured, oh, okay, I got time. But no, I think that was the only time. And then, like you said, Baltimore was supposed to be the
Baltimore.
day, but his health was the issue. And we're like, okay, well, hopefully everything will be fine. And when at first it was like, oh, he's going back on the stuff, and he went to like the SciCon or whatever the heck they call it.
I think he went to the Steel City Con not long ago.
He did that one, and then he did the other one. And
Yeah. That's too bad.
this just hits hard. I mean, like you expect, and I'm going to say something right now that's going to probably piss the hell out of everybody. But I'm going to say it because it's no matter what, it's true, and it's the inevitable. Bring back Transformers 1, make Transformers 2, and have a new generation of freaking people continue the legacy that Peter Cullen started.
Yeah, I think at this point,
Ray Cobb is Optimus Prime, and Hasbro, get your head out of your asses and actually listen to the fans and fucking make this movie.
yeah, I think
Thank
I don't think you're pissing off anyone, because I do believe that everybody here watched Transformers 1 and actually enjoyed it.
No.
And at this point, I think I would prefer like the next movie that's been roughly announced, like Michael Bay is back. I
Screw
don't
that
want to hear a Peter Cullen impression. I would like Optimus to have a completely different voice. Just
Yeah, I'm
make
actually
him
always wondering if
a
they're
new
actually-
guy.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm always wondering if they were ever going to go the way they actually did with James Earl Jones and just like record and synthesize like Peter Cullen's voice as Optimus Prime forever.
So
they said
Which
about that,
I'm
but
just-
I mean, I think they need to do it like they said, move on though. They need a new, not an impression,
But
but
it's a good point, because I mean, Mickey Mouse has had the same voice for over 100 years, right?
Yeah,
It's
right.
not been the same actor. But I don't think that these actors, okay, James Earl Jones is pretty loved, and I think people don't really enjoy a non-James Earl Jones voice for Vader. But I think Vader is very iconic, and a good imitation will happen. I don't
Well,
know
so
if
is
Transformers
Cullen, though.
fans
So,
will
I
enjoy a look at Jake Fushi. He did that Peter Cullen impression, and it was absolute garbage.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
So I'm gonna
Yeah.
jump. I need to jump in on this because I'm not like I don't want to be the guy that burst the bubble here for everybody, right? So Hasbro's probably going to try and get the rights to his likeness in AI Peter Cullen's voice.
They already do, man.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
They already
because-
announced that they've got it. They own it. You can't use that. You can't use his voice.
But they can. But here's the thing. So they have to go to his family. They have to go to his estate and get the rights to use Peter Cullen's likeness.
Oh yeah,
and voice
but they're
and
saying they
everything else.
have the rights now to do that. You can't do that. I'm saying the people like you, they can use his voice, but now I think you can get in trouble eventually if you use it like without their permission because they own the copyright.
Right, but here's the thing. No, what I'm saying is that Hasbro has to get permission from his estate to use that likeness of his voice, like that interpretation of Optimus Prime.
I don't know what to do.
Hasbro,
Because back when they did Back to the Future,
No, I know, but they've already done it.
I was
It's
gonna say,
already
when
over. They announced it on like the June this year, June. Like they have the rights to use AI Optimus Prime.
Okay, then
Yeah, but they only got it from Peter. I don't think they got it from his family now, did they?
Well,
No.
I mean, if Peter was alive and gave it to him, that's all they need.
Yeah.
I hope that's not what happened.
So
okay.
now going forward, we're gonna have AI generated Optimus Prime because the Warner Brothers and Disney care about their characters. They care about having that pitch perfect copy with voice actors.
It's called.
But it's like pitch perfect without the passion that actually goes behind it, though.
Yeah.
If I can chime in for just, by the way, hi everyone. If I could just chime in,
Michael.
because I just did a live stream on Instagram talking about this very thing.
Uh-huh.
I think the voice should have died with him. I don't think AI preservation is the best way.
I agree.
To go about.
Yeah, me too.
Having Peter Cullen's Optimus go forward, because there's only one Peter Cullen. There are a bunch of Peter Cullen sound-alikes, and that's fine. But going the AI preservation route for whatever reason, we want to continue his legacy. You are continuing his legacy by allowing newer people to try for the role of Optimus. It's not going to be Peter Cullen 1-to-1. His last role was Rise of the Beast, and we all heard how it was sounding. It was not that great. Like, that's when you knew, even when he was voicing Thetis from Invincible, like, you can tell, like, hey, we all kind of saw this day coming. And it's not to be like,
tired.
Yeah, like, it's, and I'm not trying to be like, oh, anti-Peter Cullen. No, if anything, I'm saying anti-AI. Like, I respect that they consoled with him about, or confided, or whatever, they approached him with it. Whether or not he signed off on it, I personally don't remember. I think he did. I know Frank Welker. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, well, they already made that thing 6 walls. Like they have a whole subcategory that's dealing with all the license of all their voice.
Right. 6 Sense, I think, is what they were
6
calling
wall,
it.
I think, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, but then
like, and then
because
they
of
approached sorry, go ahead.
yeah, I'm just saying because of AI legacy rights and whatever, if they obtain the rights, soon you're gonna have a cartoon or a 3D animated, fiction, featuring John Wayne and Elvis Presley in a cyberpunk movie, and the villain is gonna be, Mary Tyler Moore. Like,
You know what? I want to watch that. But
no.
There was a similar situation that was happening back in like.
I want to see. I want to see Cyber Elvis. I'm sorry about that.
No, it was like 2015, 2016, somewhere around there, where it's like, they were saying that like they were going to try to bring back holograms of people, and it's like this is kind of a similar thing where it's using that artificial technology to preserve these celebrities and these talents. Like, let them rest.
Yeah.
They lived their life. They enjoyed their time. And as painful as it is, not everything lasts forever. I mean, it's just the way it is. Plus, and again, this is no disrespect or disservice to Peter Cullen whatsoever, but we already have a plethora of a legacy of Optimus Prime voice actors. If Hasbro and Takara wanted to, and you guys were talking about TF1 a moment ago, and I got something to say about that, they could easily reach out to Neil Kaplan. They could reach out back to Gary Chalk and have him reprise the role of Optimus Prime from the Unicron show.
That's true.
They could get, if they even wanted to, maybe John Bailey.
I don't know about that. I think they would
Yeah, I
like
know.
want to respect Peter Cullen and stuff. I mean, we would probably want it, but
No,
I
but
say
you-
go with the new voices.
Yeah,
I think
the only thing about Peter Cullen is that so with the whole AI thing,
What?
if you sign off on it saying yeah, use my voice and all that, that's on you. If the royalties go to your family to take care of them for the rest of eternity, that's on them. Fine, whatever. Those that didn't sign up for it, they don't
Yeah.
want to deal with that, and they said let somebody else continue on doing it in the way that they feel would justify the character. I mean, Chris Helmsworth as Optimus Prime put out a performance that shocked the hell out of me, and the fact that he was so passionate with the role, it wasn't like, okay, I'm getting paid a paycheck. No, this guy loved Transformers, and he did justice to Orion Pax.
Yeah.
And then going
He got a
into-
lot of cues from
Yeah.
Cullen too.
and the thing
in a
is,
way, every Optimus voice actor took inspiration from Cullen. You can
Yeah,
hear it in
agree
each
on
and
that
every
one.
single one of them. I mean, Neil Kaplan himself even called himself the budget Peter Cullen at a Tampa Bay Comic Convention that I was at.
I think
during a
Gary's
panel.
the only one that didn't take cues from Cullen, because I remember some old BotCon or TFCon, and Gary was saying that he met Peter, but there was no pleasantries between them at that time, because Peter only did like 3 seasons of Transformer, and then at that point Gary had done like 12 of
I don't know. I think
Unicron
if you,
trilogy.
I think if you listen back to Unicron trilogy, regardless of what Gary claims, obviously respect to Gary as well, there is a hint. There's definitely like a hint of like. Peter
Well, there's
Cullen
still
within that
you have to
Optimus.
respect the character, that's for sure.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
he still is too. But I'm just saying, like, there
Who
is
did the
that
voice of
subtle
Cyberman?
hint of like Peter Cullen within his Optimus performance as well, which is where I'm saying like that inspiration still carries over from professional voice actors to people on YouTube or Instagram or TikTok or whatever that are doing impersonations or sound-alikes of Peter Cullen. I mean, that's how Jake Fushi got the gig. That was just him messing around on social
Yeah.
media, and then all of a sudden they
Don't
took
get me
notice.
started on Fushi, man.
No,
and what's crazy about
wholeheartedly,
everything?
I'm kind of with you on that because it's like
Oh, yeah,
I'm not crazy about him, but it's like it's a kid's Optimus Prime because it's for Cyberverse, and then when the War for Cybertron trilogy happened, we just kind of got stuck with him.
I have to
Yeah,
say that he did a better
unfortunately.
job on Cyberverse than
I
he
agree.
did on the Netflix
I wholeheartedly agree.
I think
In
isn't
my mind's eye, Peter Cullen was actually inspired by his brother Larry, right? And his whole thing was actually about be kind enough to be
strong enough to be gentle.
right? That was the key point of creating Optimus Prime. I don't think anyone else has actually really gotten that. It was really close with Helmsworth, right? I could actually feel the passion behind that voice and everything, right?
yes.
Yeah.
But like, I don't think anybody really understands that as much or anything like that. And therefore, I'm not exactly sure if you can actually recreate Optimus Prime as he should actually be.
So
You know?
I think that.
So I'll say
when
this
it
about.
comes, sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say what a lot of people, when they impersonate Prime, or like in the case of like voice actors or whatever, when they try to do Prime, there's a
Yep.
Uh-oh, what just happened?
shit. I think I got. Did it get
We
dropped?
can hear you.
My
We can hear you
internet-
I
now.
can still hear you.
Sorry.
Fine.
Someone get the Verizon guy. Can you hear me now?
Sound wave.
Darren.
Yeah, Michael,
No, we
we
can't.
hear
He switched
you.
to T-Mobile.
Yeah, I feel like there's a thing about doing impersonation and like homaging the character and making it its own still Prime. You know what I mean? There's such a
Yeah.
fine line
think
to it
my
all.
internet-
but
Well, why not
'Cause it's like-
retire the
Agreed.
character at this point?
Because it's like
Do a new
I've-
series, retire, and then just have Optimus as a statue in every show
Yeah.
as an homage.
So,
and
so
that's it.
Raz, I'm on
But
board
then
with
who would
you
be
with
the
that, because
successor?
I was actually
Bumblebee
gonna
again?
unpopular opinion. Should we go beyond Optimus Prime now at this point?
Yeah, bring back Rodimus Prime. That's it.
you know what? I'd actually be.
Should
down
we go with
that.
Thunderbolt, or should we go with
No,
the
no,
Ultra
no.
Magnus as a Prime? Like,
No,
that's
no,
a
no,
good
no.
We
Ultra
tried that.
Magnus should never be a
story.
Prime.
Actually,
Ultra Magnus should never be a Prime. Bring back
Actually-
Rodimus Prime, and
actually, though,
that's it.
Magnus or
Is
Thunderbolt?
it time for Elita Prime?
No.
Well, I was just going to say, if you've been reading the Skybound series, there's some things going on there that might be able to move forward with.
Yeah,
I get it.
So,
Yeah.
like Elita Prime, for instance.
yeah, we don't want
Something
more
like that.
people
So-
to turn out like me. Let's have a male character out there.
I don't know. I
Now I think about it, the last animated role that Cullen did was wasn't it the Machina transformer?
RID.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, wait, yeah, no, Machina. No, you're right.
Yeah,
because
the,
RID came before
it
that.
wasn't. It wasn't
Yeah.
Combiner Wars though. It was Titan's Return and Power of the Primes. He
Yes.
came back.
Power of the Prime.
Yeah, that was his final role as an animated Optimus Prime. It's crazy.
Where did you meet him, Rob? Like, what convention was that, Rob?
That was at TFCon in LA.
Oh, LA. Okay, yeah.
That was back.
Yeah.
And you never
I wish I
met
could have gone to that one. You guys had like 4 Optimus Prime voice actors under one roof.
Believe me.
Yeah.
Believe me.
LA
Mike.
sounds fun. We should probably try to hit that. one day.
Yes. Agreed.
I had,
But next year we're hitting TFCon Toronto because Danny is planning to go.
Yeah, I am.
What?
So we all go to
Really?
Toronto.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
All right.
I'm
Anyway,
coming with
you
like
know,
a
we all
hundred.
talk about like I know we're all talking about Peter Cullen right now. I hope Frank Welker's okay, and I mean like emotionally right now. Like that dude just lost his brother.
Think of it this
Yeah.
way. I can
Yeah.
understand his pain because as I said, anyone who's lost anyone that close to them, whether they be not from the same blood, he's definitely hurting. So
Yeah.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
also, I will say, Rob, you are lucky because a few years ago he was going to go to a convention in Boston, which is close to where I am. If it wasn't that I had some financial limitations at the time, I would have been able to go and meet him. So it's kind of one of my biggest regrets, and that's why it kind of hit me the most. So
Yeah.
I
Well,
kind of wish I got to meet him the first time at my very first MegaCon down here in Orlando because it was him and Frank. But Peter's line was like stupid long, and I was only able to go one day. And by the time we got there, or by the time we were waiting in line, they were like, "Oh, we have to cut off the line here." And then I got to meet Frank Welker, but about a year after,
I got to meet
think I was
Frank
like-
also here in Chicago in 2015 at BotCon.
Oh, nice. I think after a year though, I think it was a year maybe, but I went to Collecticon. And that's where I got to hook up with a couple of my other online friends who I never met for the first time, and then I met Peter Cullen. And his wife, I think, remembered. I think it's his wife, chick with like the sun hat. She's kind of paired with Peter and Frank whenever they go. I think it's. I don't want to. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I met her. She remembered me and my dad, because my dad. I didn't go anywhere without my dad at that time. And I got to meet him, and I just expressed like, thank you for voicing my hero.
Nah.
Because honestly, like, I didn't grow up with Peter Cullen. I didn't know who Peter Cullen was until I was about a teenager. I grew up with Gary Chalk and technically by proxy David K's Optimus Prime, but I more so grew up with David K, Megatron, than Optimus. And it's like, those were my Optimus and Megatron. They are my Optimus and Megatron. But then learning the legacy that started all the way from 1984, and technically I guess even prior, through other cartoons, you know.
Ultron.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed on that one.
It's like, it's mind-blowing to just see how impactful he's been to not just all of us here, but to everyone around the world. Because I said this on Instagram, I said this on Facebook. This is the first time I've ever seen the Transformers community, let alone the world, come together by this parasocialism and just have this one day of peace. And
Yeah.
I've never been prouder to be a Transformers fan to see this day, and I'm so
Yeah,
goddamn
people really
happy
came
that-
together today. You're right there. I'd say so.
Like, I'm so happy, but I hate that it took Peter Cullen's passing to make this a reality, because I'm pretty sure he would have wanted everyone in the Transformers community to just get along instead of bickering like playground children.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Also, I hope that momentum actually keeps going forward.
That's
Because-
what I said as well. Because
Right.
it's like, who's to say after today, after this tragic event, tomorrow we're back to, oh, Baver sucks, oh, G1 sucks,
Right.
and then everyone.
Oh
just
yeah,
at each
no,
other's
that's
throats
not
all
going to
over.
We
go
know there's
away
gonna-
ever.
That's gonna stay for a good while, in my opinion.
That's eternal. That's like, oh, Star Trek sucks. No, Star Wars sucks. It's,
Yeah.
you gotta have
You know,
that.
there's gonna be some dude out there that's like,
Agree to
actually,
disagree. Yeah.
Actually, I'll have my hands around.
Yeah, no,
Damn,
I know, but
actually.
like, I hope that this sends the right message to kind of just keep the peace. You know?
absolutely.
Agreed.
Yeah, I'll have my hands around Brett's neck tomorrow.
Yeah, we're
Wait,
all
what?
Nice. Nice.
Fuck
I
Armada.
make your
Bring it
finest
back
card
again.
on that one.
Armada, suck it. I love Armada.
Armand is amazing.
Yeah,
Oh, I know, Tracy. I know.
I know it's a sad day. I know. I was laughing.
It is.
Like enjoy back in the day, overall, but now it's Transformers brought us so much joy, brought us and like all you guys I met and all together, just wouldn't have that without Transformers.
I'm kind of envious for some of you being able to just see a post. I had to wake up to my friend from Michigan texting me and be like, "So I know you're not on social media right now, but Peter Cullen died," and immediately out loud, I just went, "No!"
Yeah, that's
My bad.
Oh, I had to keep myself from yelling.
I had to, restrain.
I immediately, I was like, "Please let this be fake. Let this be fake news." I immediately went online and I checked TFW. I see it's black and white grayscale, and I'm like, "This is not like we just lost Tim Curry and Dolly Parton. Like, really?"
Yeah.
I know, it's so crazy. Like they said, does come in threes. It's just like, I was shocking. I thought it was like when someone texted me that earlier today. I was like, no way. And then I saw then I was like, why is my Facebook and all this shit blowing up?
Because like, well, he doesn't sound. He didn't sound okay. He looked good for his age. He looked healthy. It's like, what the hell happened?
To be fair for Peter Cullen, as I said, I mean, it's like Raz said, he was 85. He did live a good long life.
Yeah.
But to be fair, behind like in his personal life, I think he kept it more privatized, so we really don't know what really happened, and I don't know if we ever will. That's the thing.
If that's the case, I kind of hope they don't disclose it. Like, just say if he passed of natural causes or not. Like, I don't want to know if he had cancer or something. Like, please don't tell me he had cancer. For God's sake, cancer has taken enough lives.
Yeah,
agreed on that one. My grandfather included.
Yeah, we're not talking about the Transformer cancer either. But it's sad. Like I said, because you said you and Raz and Ultra Megatron's like you couldn't see him because they said he had health issues at the time.
Yeah,
right?
he canceled like a week before.
Yeah, he did cancel. I think one of the things he went to, I think, was Steel City Con, Philadelphia.
Yeah, that's the last I heard.
Yeah.
So anybody want to buy a Funko Pop? Anyway.
No, maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Almost good morning to Hawking.
It's funny, too. Because
I already got a Funko Pop Optimus and Primal. Don't need another one.
It's so funny, because the last figure...
Danny, you're not the only one. I got that guy on my desk, too.
Let's all shove them in our mouth together.
It's so funny. The last figure that I bought that was Optimus was this.
Oh, I got that, too.
Cool.
Wow.
Actually,
Oh yeah, I have that one. That's actually pretty fun.
I went up to. I actually want to get that
cereal,
exclusive,
baby. You got the cereal.
I want to get that exclusive.
See, I want the cereal box. I don't need the toy inside and the
I'll take
mini
the toy
jazz.
if you don't want it. I want it.
I just want the box. It's just funny.
This one's always my favorite one. I
actually
mean, Roz might basically remember it.
Like I went up to GameStop.
Yeah, I love that one.
I went up to GameStop one day because I had pre-orders for Wolverine GTA 6, which that game looks incredible. Not to divert, but like holy
I
shit.
can't blame on that one.
I went up to put money down on my pre-orders, and then I saw this there, and I was like, I just asked my girlfriend for this about a couple weeks ago, and she was like uncertain, and then I saw it at GameStop, and I'm like, you know what? I'll just spend the money. I don't care.
Yeah, I kind of need to get that, and I need to get that instead that Matrix of leadership that Ultimate Megatron
I might have to
drew
get
off
that.
of just now.
I might have to get that.
Is anybody going to buy that other Optimus Prime with the Megatron arm?
Maybe. Well,
I kind of already had.
Let me save you some aggravation.
I kind of completed it with a KO.
Danny, can you zoom in because I don't have the phone.
Oh, is that the MD-005?
Yes, this is what you get with it.
Oh, I've seen that.
Yeah,
I will
Isn't that
say
the
though,
Megatron killing arm in there?
Yeah,
it's funny you say that.
$50.
Wow.
How much was it?
This was like about after taxes and delivery, 54 and change.
Yeah,
Seriously,
it's affordable.
Just a
Like,
heart
I think it's
attack.
on.
Yeah,
I think
it's
it's
not
on,
expensive.
Check Shozi or AliExpress, but for that price,
I mean,
versus getting that new one that Hasbro's releasing, and it's the same mold, you're getting way more.
Yeah,
I mean, to be fair, I just did this for mine.
I
So they just
don't know.
took-
I think with
that's
the recent,
great.
I think because I just made like a self-declaration.
Oh, with
to
YOLO
myself,
Park.
Like,
Yeah,
that's
figure
pretty
why
cool.
not?
I
Basically,
made like
the
a
same thing.
self-declaration to myself after this news today. I was like, I'm gonna buy every single Optimus Prime now, just out of Peter Cullen's,
Right?
you know, out of his
That's
honor.
how I'm
It's
feeling
like
too.
I kind of have to now. Like, okay, again, I didn't grow up with him with like the privilege with a lot of you who grew up with him from the '80s, but like I know of him enough. I experienced like his first reintroduction.
Guys,
to the franchise.
How many of you have the Optimus Prime slippers, though?
The
Oh,
what?
hold on, guys. Roz has got to say something.
What's up, Roz?
I have to run. I'm sorry,
worries.
but
Thanks
it's
for
been
doing
a
this
good.
long.
It's been good to get this stuff out of my chest. Rob, I'll see you tomorrow on my show.
I'll be there too.
Yep.
And perfect. All right. So see you then. So you
See you,
guys take care and
Take
enjoy.
a rest.
Raz.
Have a good night, Roz.
Take care,
Bye.
Raz.
Later, Raz.
I
Yeah,
just
that's
lost
awesome.
something.
You're
I'll be
going to be
right
on
back.
the night shift tomorrow, Rob. I'm glad you guys linked up. So that's cool.
I will say too, Michael. To be fair, Danny, Ultra, Norb, and Rob grew up with him in the '80s. But I'm like,
old. Just kidding.
no,
That's
I'm
what I'm
not
saying,
calling you
because it's
old.
like
Relax.
The reason why I say that, though, the reason
I'm
I
just
say
saying that I
is
was
because
like,
it's like
because I was. This is something I was going to tell him. Was going to chime in earlier.
No,
Like
reason
you,
I say
Michael, I kind of grew up on the Gary Chalk and like David Kay as like Megatron and Prime because
okay. So
Brent, I
you,
don't know
you were a
Everybody's
Unicron
got a
trilogy guy
generation of
too.
what they got. I mean, hell, Cullen for me was Eeyore, Optimus,
Yeah.
Yep.
the narrator
Mhm.
for Voltron. I mean, so much out there.
Yeah.
I can't
And,
blame
you
him.
know,
Mhm.
I'm going to reiterate again. Like, you know, everybody is going to miss Optimus Prime. People that say, "Oh, it's time to retire the character." No, it's not time to retire him. It's time to expand him and give other people the opportunity to see if they can continue what he did, but in their own way.
Right.
I'll respect that.
Exactly.
I
There's,
think they
there's
just
a
need to
comment
embody
here.
his spirit and just try to keep Optimus's like stature and everything like
Legacy.
that he, you know, just got to get that same spirit, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep his
Like,
legacy
there's a-
alive, in
there's
my
a-
opinion.
There was a comment, I believe, from Hida Tarsay. I hope I'm saying that correctly. It's like bringing up like Gary Chalk has a different voice. Fair, but you can still, again, I still argue you can kind of hear a little bit of Peter Cullen. Alan Tudyk was a pretty good Optimus for Earthspark, regardless of the reputation that show got. I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun.
He did
And I won't
pretty
lie,
well,
I
and
was a
then
teenager, and I was a Chippendale Rescue Rangers bitch. I love that
I
show.
can't blame him.
Yeah.
I
Chippendale?
forget that
I
he's
love that
in
show.
that Rescue Rangers.
Yeah,
he's
I
Monterey
picture
Jack.
him.
apparently.
See?
Monty
On here.
Mouse.
Harry Jack.
Yeah, he's Monterey
Yeah.
Jack.
That-
apparently.
Red Skull, that kind of shocked me though. I was like, "Oh crap!"
I
that
was surprised he was Red Skull too when I looked
Wait,
him
Red
up. I'm like,
Skull
seriously?
from what?
What, Captain America Red Skull?
Yeah, he's
Wait,
right
well,
there.
Oh.
No, the
Different
other
generation. I mean, it was a
Yeah.
different. I think it was a cartoon, but I can't remember which one.
It wasn't.
Captain America. It's an older. It's like one of the '60s or '70s versions. I want to say.
Okay, it's not
Would
one
make
of the ones.
sense.
I was
Where
gonna
that-
say, if he was
Okay.
like the amazing. If he was like the amazing, not the Amazing Spider-Man, the Spider-Man the animated series Red Skull, because they did have that whole Battle World arc. I was like, that would be kind of
That
surprising.
might be '80s. That
makes
was
sense.
more like
Oh, it
80s.
might be that one. In that case, holy shit! I grew up with that Spider-Man, man. That's my shit right there. I love
Is this
that.
Spider-Man
Spider-Man
and his
is
amazing
Amazing
friend
Friends.
Spider-Man?
Huh?
Is this Spider-Man and his amazing friend Spider-Man?
I don't remember it in that one. I know there was because you got the Spider-Man show, and then
Not
they did
sure.
Spider-Man Amazing Friends, which was the same continuity and same people.
You know,
But
just- you know, we have a
Oh,
wonderful tool at our disposal. It's called Google. Let's all.
No, let's use our brains.
so
Not to
yes,
mention-
intelligence first.
Yeah,
Before
not-
AI, there was intelligence.
1981 Spider-Man. It says he
Not
was
to men- Not to mention how he made all those like sound clips for the Predator in the Predator movie.
Yeah.
King Kong
Yep.
too. Apparently.
I didn't even realize that until like
No,
a
that was
couple of years
that
ago.
wasn't. Which King Kong are you talking about?
Like the old, old
The
one.
Yeah, he was car as well.
Yeah,
'76. The
the two
oh
novels.
Christ, not Kurt Russell. Oh my God, Jeff Bridges version, right? Is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah, because I think it's like it was the one where instead of like the Empire State Building, and I swear to God, he basically the King Kong went up the World Trade Center for like the
Yeah.
ending scene. So it was
Okay,
that
so-
one, which I didn't realize.
Okay.
So it was the Spider-Man
Just the 1981.
1981, and then his
Yeah.
Amazing Friends. So I don't,
That's
think, it was,
what I
I
thought.
don't think it was Spider-Man the animated series.
No, the 90s
No,
one.
it was '80s. It was definitely
Yeah.
80s.
Okay.
Nah, that's a
I
shame.
recognize that art style.
Yeah.
That was definitely 80s. It's just. I'll tell you.
gonna
I'm
say,
gonna cry like
if he
a,
did
I
do it
mean,
in
like
the-
I'm sad that Peter Cullen passed away, but after meeting Frank Welker, if he goes, I'm gonna cry like a bitch because
You and me both on that
so
one.
much he's done that. Like a lot of people.
Somebody knock on wood.
No, he's not. He's not ready to go yet. He's full of it. When I saw him,
Literally got thousands of credits.
he's freaking. He's in
Yeah.
excellent shape. He's doing
I
good.
think that would hit me harder too, because like when I was a kid, I didn't care that Optimus Prime died because I was like so angry and had so much pent up evil in me that I was like, when Megatron, when Megatron got hurt, he just became stronger. He became like made into Galvatron. So I always thought, oh, evil's better. Evil becomes strong. Evil's the
No,
way
in
to
that case, like Megatron was like
You're like evil wins.
evil
No,
always
it's like
becomes
Yes.
stronger. Just
And then
like-
you go from Megatron to Abu.
It's like for you, Megatron was like Vegeta from Dragon Ball. Like no matter how many times he got his ass kicked, he still came back stronger.
That
Right.
would have been interesting to see him voice Vegeta. That would have been sick.
yeah, it's just weird
I-
to think.
That's okay. So I want to kind of circle back to the whole TF1 discussion because I have my qualms with that movie still. Like everyone's mentioning,
I
like,
don't
cool,
like
we all loved it. I still stand by the fact that I personally didn't really care for it as much, and
Me
here's
too.
why.
What?
Here's why.
I didn't care
Okay.
about it at all. I hated it.
It did a massive disservice to the legacy of Transformers voice actors that we have at our disposal.
You think so?
I really do. I'm not saying that because Chris Hemsworth voiced Orion Pax. No,
Right.
that's fine. But I'm saying, you mean to tell me you're making a Cybertron-based film, something that we've all been clamoring for ages, and you don't get Peter Cullen as Primus?
No,
That would have been amazing.
no. I'm sorry. I can't. No.
Like, how cool would it have been if that was his
No.
way of, like, passing the mantle of, like, Orion becoming Optimus Prime? Like, just
I
hearing-
could see where you're coming from too. That would have been amazing.
To be fair,
actually.
that would
Or,
be.
like,
you're gonna
having a
put-
brief moment where it's, like, Megatronus Prime speaks and it's Frank Welker's voice.
If you're gonna do it, and you're gonna put a passing of a torch thing, not Primus, Alpha Trion, because
I guess,
remember,
I mean,
Alpha
that
Trion, yeah.
too, but, like, I kind
G1 in G1, who created Optimus Prime?
No,
Yeah,
Alpha
true.
Trion.
But who's
that's
the
fair, but, like...
who's the
for-
Transformers god? Really? Like that's
Yeah,
kind of
like-
like where you're actually
Primus.
coming from. You know what I mean?
Primus
Like-
is a god, but remember, you don't
No.
really see much of an iteration with him. Only maybe in comic books, but not in like animation,
Uh,
like movie.
But when you're
action.
thinking,
That's not entirely true.
yeah, when you're thinking
Cybertron
of the
debuted
terms of
Primus,
context
and
of
then
like
also-
13 primes, and when
Mhm.
you're actually thinking of the lore of like the Greek mythology kind of thing that they're working into it, I kind of feel like Primus could actually be like their Zeus or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
but-
more
Yeah,
so what I was
Zeus
going
and
for.
all that
'cause it's
stuff
like-
again. Primus did not create Optimus. Alpha did. That's why I'm.
But Primus
in the
actually
G in the
created all of
G1
them.
lore. But
Don't
like,
matter to me. If you're gonna pass the mantle to Optimus to another voice, what better person or better bot to do it, and what better actor to do it? Peter Cullen, Alpha Trion, because he created Optimus.
Ultra, I
New
hear you.
lore,
and
obviously,
I
went in a
hear
different
you,
direction.
and I respect.
Yeah,
the, I
I'm not
respect
with
the
you on
G.
that one.
I respect the G1 continuity there, but this is not. That is not a G1 continuity. That's like its whole self-contained thing. If
I
we're
agree.
Doing like a unique take on this particular approach to the franchise. I did not like that it was Lawrence Fishburne, Alpha Trion, just being like, "Oh, you are now here's the Matrix. You are now Optimus Prime." I think it would have been a
Anybody
lot more
find that comical
impactful.
that the guy who was in the Matrix actually
They
started
passed her
talking about the Matrix?
Had to-
I think it just would have been better
That's
if
funny.
they. I think it would have been better if they just
But it's
decided
true.
like, to acknowledge
Not wrong.
Primus, because they do acknowledge Primus at the very beginning, like, "Oh, he created the 13. He created Cybertron." You could, and it wouldn't be the first time Primus has approached or has appeared in media because he appeared not only in comics, obviously, but he is technically in War for Cybertron. If you ever played that game, even
Yes.
though he's
Yeah,
not
he
credited
is.
as
I know.
Primus,
Still
and
upset
then he
that
shows
they're
up
not
in
redoing it.
Transformers. He shows up in Transformers Cybertron too.
Mhm.
Shut
Love
up.
that Starscream
Mhm.
battle with him.
Bro, I will never get over that. That was like such a badass fight. But my point being is like, you have these wonderful talents at your disposal, and it's not just Peter Cullen and Frank Welker. I mean, bring in everyone you can. You know, you got David Kay, you got Michael Dobson, you got Michael Bell, Neil Ross.
How old are they though? Now this is the thing. We're talking about these
Yeah,
great names,
but like for
but
brief.
now you're talking about bringing in veteran actors that are going to age out, and God forbid something happens to them. You're better off bringing in, and that's the thing. We're all adjusted and all used to these other voice actors. To bring in somebody new, the only argument I could say about the whole issue with Helmsworth is the fact that he is not in the voice actors union. These guys have been in the union, and to take another actor and throw him into that role I see that legitimate argument. I will never question that. You're right. He's not a voice actor. These guys have been the ones that have been underappreciated for 30 to 40 years. And you're bringing somebody who did another Marvel movie and bang, it's like, oh, well, Helmsworth's there. That's great. You did this. That's the whole thing. The whole issue was the unionized voice actors versus the mainstream actors. And it pissed off a lot of people that do voice acting because they feel it was unfair that somebody that's making all this money, millions and millions of dollars, versus the voice actors of the day that made very little and didn't have the same appreciation. I mean, you're talking 80s, like 60s, 70s, 80s. You're talking about a generation of voice actors that were not even considered in the classification of actors. They were just like, oh, yeah, they do a voice, and here's a couple of bucks.
The main reason I'm spitting some of those names out is because I know those are names that stick with a lot of people through childhood and such. Like Neil Ross, Michael Bell specifically, that's G1. Michael Dobson, David Kay, that's my era, and by proxy, Brett Productions era as well with the Unicron trilogy. It's like they could have gotten everyone. But you mean to tell me that you only get, out of 2 quote-unquote legacy voice actors for Transformers, you get Steve Bloom as the announcer for the Speedia or the Iacon 5000, and then the dude who voices Soundwave from the War for Cybertron games?
Not to mention Steve Bloom had a cameo role in like one of the guards that chased Orion Pax in the beginning.
Oh yeah, that's right. See, that's how like that's it. You're doing a Transformers movie on Cybertron. You can't get more. You have to use your budget for all the fancy, like even Rise of the Beasts. I like that movie. People call it mid, but I'm still a little sour that it's Peter Cullen and Ron Perlman. You couldn't have gotten Gary Chalk?
Yeah,
that kind of like what the hell.
Yeah, that Netflix show is so bad too. That Siege one where they Soundwave sound like someone was just talking to a little.
And on top of all that, and I got to give a massive shout out to my buddy Stealthabot for this. We were robbed of an Optimus solo movie.
Yes, I agree with that.
I think Peter Cullen wanted it too, if I remember correctly. He wanted that, and it's just not happening.
Yeah.
Like Hasbro was squandering, not even just Hasbro, Paramount, any media production out there that is associated with Transformers rights and everything. They're squandering these opportunities. They could have had like a massive Optimus Prime multiverse reunion, kind of like what TFCon LA did with Peter, Gary, David, and Neil Kaplan. But like you could have gotten everyone. You could have made like a special video for YouTube and everything. You could have made like a little web series. But no, same with the Starscream voice actors. Same with Megatrons. Like, they're sitting on these opportunities, just like their toys. How I've been preaching, you could do studio series like redecos from the toys, like concept art or whatever I called it. I forget, but like Nightwatch Optimus Prime, and they're acknowledging that. But you are sitting on these opportunities, and now they're past, and it's too late.
What pissed me off is when they did the Bayverse Transformers. You had your actors and all stuff. Why did you drop the ball on Frank Welker? You didn't bring him in the first movie. That's a slap in the face. The second movie, you did bring him in as Soundwave for how many seconds? And then it took you to get to Mark Wahlberg to bring Frank Welker back as Megatron. And then it's like, okay.
Because I think Bay's argument was like
he's Galvatron now, so it's like, oh, joy. But yet you put Sentinel Prime, voiced by Leonard Nimoy, which I was like, that was a what the hell moment.
Yeah.
Bayverse, with all the anybody that is into the Bayverse, dropped the ball so damn badly. I was disgusted.
You know what's funny?
The fact that they had the voices on wrong freaking characters. Galvatron. They should have had like Leonard Nimoy doing Galvatron in the fourth movie, and then just had Frank Welker do Megatron. But again,
by the time the fourth movie came out, Leonard unfortunately was already passed.
Yeah. And not to mention that it's funny you mentioned the Bayformers, because I actually watched a video recently that basically said Hugo Weaving obviously it was no offense to Megatron, but apparently he basically did not like the role because he just was not a voice actor. And I can understand that because he's worked in like more acting roles Hugo Weaving has.
It's even more of a slap in the face too, because I think Michael Bay said when he wanted to do a Megatron, he wanted to have Megatron's voice. He wasn't going to do Frank Welker because it sounded too cartoony, and it's like that's the point. You're bringing in Optimus Prime.
Didn't they do something with Peter Cullen on that one when he did Optimus Prime? It's like he's reading the script and he's doing Ironhide and Optimus, and they were like, okay. It's like, oh, hello. The guy just read the parts
These
that
are
he did
Titans.
before, and you're freaking treating him like a third world country.
Yeah.
That's why I hate. I'm sorry, but my favorite live action is Bumblebee.
Agreed on
Because
that one.
is the
Oh,
closest-
agree.
I have my reservations towards
Yeah,
Bumblebee.
I know. I hate
personally.
it all.
All right, let me rephrase that. I love Bumblebee for the first 15, 20 minutes.
I love Bumblebee for the first 5 minutes when the show
That's
starts.
fair. That's exactly what I like.
everyone can agree
Yeah,
that,
I
the
can
Cybertron
agree.
scene in Bumblebee
That's
was
the
one of
closest
the
we'll
There,
ever
the
get.
woman, the human part drives me nuts, man.
It's
Like,
just like, oh, it's drawing
You know-
on so much, and it's like, can we just get to the giant alien robot, please?
You know, to be fair, going back to the Frank Welker thing, and this is actually going to another series. I know another series, but I kind of feel like he would do this. So you guys know how Kevin Conroy's Batman, Kevin Conroy, passed away like a couple years ago,
Yeah.
and how Mark Wahlberg, not Mark Wahlberg,
Mark
Hamill?
Hamill.
thank you. Yeah, I swear to God, names. Mark Hamill said that he retired from being Joker because Joker no longer has his Batman.
Yes.
I have a feeling that when Frank Welker comes out with this, it's going to be the same thing, which, to be fair, I would not put it against him.
I really hope that actually is the case.
Me too.
Because it's like you can't have Peter Cullen Optimus Prime without Frank Welker Megatron, and vice
Nope.
versa. It's just they're two of a kind.
Yeah.
They are.
And
Yeah.
honestly, I think out of the Megatrons that we've gotten recently, like Mark Thompson from Cyberverse and Jason Marnocha from, the Prime Wars trilogy and Netflix trilogy, Siege and everything like that, War for Cybertron trilogy, I think those are probably going to be like our best Mega. I would say the dude from Game of Thrones who voiced Megatron and Earthspark as well, but that's also kind of like, I mean, obviously pricey, big budget actor, but like I think Mark Thompson and Jason Marnocha are like our two best bets for a good modern Megatron if Frank retires.
I mean, to be fair, my opinion too, Michael, going back to what you said, I wouldn't be against like David Kay's Armada Megatron coming out of retirement. I would not be. Because it would be nice.
He still has passion for the character. Like he's acknowledging
exactly,
Beast
and that
Wars.
would be
He's acknowledging Beast Wars Megatron left and right, and fair. I mean, Armada and Cybertron through Cybertron is the same exact thing. It's just Megatron's now a tank. Oh wait, no, now he's a jet. Oh wait, now he's a Batmobile
race car.
And a jet. It's
but
it's the same voice, but it's still that same
He's Godzilla.
character.
yeah.
And then Gary Chalk, like, I think personally, and this ain't just my Armada Unicron trilogy bias coming out, but I think if there's anyone that can move that legacy even forward as like the next step up, I think Gary Chalk and David Kay's Optimus and Megatron could be like they could have like a second renaissance. Bring them out for a while.
As long as their health is intact, because remember,
No, I know,
cancer,
Gary just beat
stage
cancer.
3 cancer. That took a lot out of it, and that's where I bring up the point of like, as much as this is a lot of people's childhoods, but unfortunately, the reality of it all is we're grown up now.
We are.
Well, yeah, we're more. Well, yeah, we're more grown up than the kids. But
I don't like.
It's sad when the adults have the toys and the kids have the freaking technology. This is sad.
Yeah, that. Oh my god.
Don't get me started.
The technology is the toys now.
Yeah, but it's not
No, I'm talking. No,
I'm so
I'm talking
grown
about physically holding stuff. Yeah, like
Transformers,
but-
G.I. Joes. Yeah.
No, I get it, but it's a different connotation
this
for the
is the
kids
thing.
now.
This was imagination. You were sitting on your bed, going like this, like simulating battles.
Sorry.
Oh my God, Brad.
No
That
copyright
would be-
infringement on the stream.
Alarm for something. I'll do it in a second. Anyway. But no, because again, I can understand. Because again, that's why I still get the toys, because it's nice to be in imagination. But like I said,
It is a nice escape.
But again, yeah. But then
Big
nowadays
son of
you
a bitch.
have people who
Oh,
I
nice.
want to escape from reality. Let me boot up my freaking PS5 or go on my iPad.
Yeah,
But
like
Well, if
Yeah.
anybody is going to TFCon Orlando, my
I am.
suggestion is we do what Disney does at nighttime with the Star Wars thing. Bring your
Yeah.
matrices that you just bought off of freaking Amazon. Have the batteries ready. We go out there and freaking whatever time would benefit best for Peter Cullen. Just hold it up in the air and pay the man his tribute, and just open the sucker up having the song come out.
Damn it! Now I have to go buy a Matrix. Thanks.
Yeah, you know what? I was actually contemplating on that, and it's like again, unfortunately,
Same.
despite
I mean,
it might be on sale.
despite this very
to be
tragic-
fair, I mean to be fair,
I need
Ultron.
it's
I mean,
funny
to be
too, 'cause,
fair-
like, sorry, Brett, go ahead.
No, you're good. I mean, to be fair, Ultra, I know I was telling Danny about this, but there actually is starting next week. There is this comic store I'm going to be working for, and yeah, let's just say the discounts are going to be pretty good. So
You
yeah,
won't be home. You won't
See,
be going home this
despite-
afternoon.
Despite this, like, because I had my qualms with wanting to spend like $100 and something on that Matrix. I was like, this isn't really my era. But now after this, it's like, yeah, I kind of have to.
Yeah.
yeah.
I was gonna say you won't be going home with
I
Brett.
also need that
Yeah,
Prime
yeah.
stamp.
I gotta get that Ultra. I swear to God.
That's
I
cool.
also want that tiny little
He's got the good
undersized
shit.
KO Unicron that they did. Like, I really want that too.
I get
What, this one?
No, that's the Blockies. They made a underscale knockoff of the Armada Unicron,
Oh, okay.
and it's like $40, I think. I'm like,
Yeah, I
fuck,
should
I
send
want
sounds
maybe.
cool.
I should get TFN Geek in here for a little bit because, like, you know, he's diehard.
that.
I can't blame him.
Yeah.
But yeah. I mean, for me,
You got to bring him in.
Yeah,
It's been about a couple of months that I've talked to him. Yeah, I know he's.
yeah. That's St. Martin.
I came out of quote unquote retirement for this.
Yeah, Bill. I know. I'm so
I
glad
can't
you
blame
do
you.
right, Bill, and I'm stuck with Brett. I can't get rid of him.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
I don't know. It's funny too because I was talking about this on Instagram because it's like my first thing I ever did on YouTube, aside from like trying to make my own videos and then learning that voice acting was a thing and it's like anyone online could do it. I was like, I want to put myself out there. And one of the very first voices I did was Optimus.
Yeah,
and I
man.
actually got casted the
Yeah,
role, and I was
send it
like,
to you on Instagram.
I kind of don't want that to die. I had people left and right. I'm not trying to make this about me whatsoever. This is more so talking about the inspiration that Peter Cullen's voice had for me, or through me. But it's like, I had people left and right constantly back in like 2015 asking me, can you voice Optimus for my series? Like, you sound just like Peter Cullen. You sound so good. And part of me is kind of like, I was super flattered, but also I was like, I also want to do different voices. So it's like, I don't want to just do Optimus as much as I love him. And now it's kind of like, I don't want that to die, especially now. So
Yeah.
I might try to come back. I'm not sure yet, but
Yeah.
Wait.
Well, like I said, you're always welcome to join me on some of my streams. And like I said, we do cyber thing. We have you and Brett together. I tried to get you guys together before, but I know you were just not feeling it, Michael.
I'm still kind of going through. I mean, now obviously more than ever. Grief on
You
top
and Brett
of
are both like in Armada stuff, so it would have been a
grief on top of my father truck figure,
I can't
my
blame him.
hero.
good.
Also, Michael, you do sound familiar. I may have heard you in a couple of stop motion series when I was younger.
What stop motions?
I can't remember though.
Because
What were the ones?
I did voice
Yeah,
work
Brett
for
watches
Wolfman.
all that shit. Like that.
Because
he's-
I did voice work for Wolfman Productions for Reign of Terror back in the day.
Oh, is that the one that's like the?
It was all
kinda-
movieverse, and it's like I voiced
It's like the
90%
it's like the
of the cast.
Yeah, because like the spin-off. It's basically this. It's like a spin-off from like what was from
Age
like
of
Dark of the
Extinction
Moon, right?
Like Dark of the Moon, Age of Extinction.
Yeah.
I voiced 90%
Yeah,
of that.
I
cast,
remember
and
that. God, I gotta watch.
because it was like
Real
I was
life.
Optimus, I was Megatron, I was Starscream. My buddy Stealthabot got Ironhide, even though I was like, I would like to do just Harnell Ironhide because I do a really good one. But
I
it's like
can't-
that was one of my first like quote unquote big breaks, and that's when I was just having fun. That was before I even knew monetization was a thing, and then my channel went downhill. But like, just voicing Optimus Prime for other people, and just because I remember just playing with my toys, and normally I
Yeah,
would
Brett-
try to do a Gary Chalk Optimus Prime with the Unicron trilogy stuff, but then it always sounded more like Peter Cullen. So it's like when I
Hey,
got the
dear
movie
Frank.
toys,
And
I
Geek.
Hello, everyone.
I just kept doing the Peter Cullen voice with my movie toys, and then it just
How
kind
you
of stuck,
doing?
and it got better.
How you,
Can't
do-
blame you,
how you-
Mike.
how you doing,
How you
Ken?
doing?
How you taking the
I'm doing
news?
good.
And the
Doing
stupidest thing I heard today with the whole issue with the death of Peter Cullen, the reason why he died was to take our minds off the fact that Starscream got screwed with the fans.
No.
What?
Wait, what?
Don't tell us your dad.
Take our minds
Wow,
off of everybody
dude.
getting screwed from Starscream. I reached out. I was like, "Are you out of your?"
Wait, what about Starscream?
I gotta go.
Somebody said the reason why the reason why Peter Cullen died is to get our minds off of Starscream. I'm like, are you that fucking insensitive?
It's a target
You're an
conspiracy now.
Whoever said that.
Get our
Like, are
minds
you
off
out
of
of your fucking
Starscream.
mind?
And
Oh,
next
wait.
week when everybody has a
Where did
Starscream,
JF
he's gonna like, I'm back, everybody.
Wait. Okay, I am so confused.
Oh,
Get
that's
our
a
minds
crazy
off of
conspiracy.
Starscream?
No, somebody
The
had
target.
post the reason why Peter Cullen passed away, unfortunately,
Oh,
was because to get our minds off of off of Target screwing us on the Studio Series Starscream.
oh my god.
Are
you kidding me?
So
I'm like,
stupid.
are you freaking kidding me? I did a post, and this was no way, shape, or form out of disrespect because somebody questioned me on this one. So I did the meme of you know how they have the memes going around like so and so will return in Avengers Doomsday.
Yeah.
Right.
So I did one in honor of so it's like it's on the Facebook. It says Peter Cullen will return as Optimus Prime in
I saw that.
Avengers Doomsday.
Doomsday.
in Avengers Doomsday, and I'm like, I only wish if that was true. So
I
somebody's
wish.
like, I don't get it. What does that have to do with Avengers, and what does it have to do with Peter Cullen? I'm like, well, let's see. If you go back to
Everyone's
Marvel
made a
Comics,
meme.
if you go back to Marvel Comics, Transformers came out through Marvel Comics, and issue 3, who was in it? Black Suit Spider-Man. So they were in the same timeline. Continue. It was after the Secret Wars, but Secret Wars was going on at the time Transformers was going, and then Spider-Man just came back. So there you go.
Oh, it looks like Fan Geek section backstage. There he goes.
Sorry.
Fan Geek.
So that whole thing.
Danny, what the heck?
I came in as fast as Blur because I wanted to stream the show to my YouTube channel, and it's been ages since I've been on StreamYard, so I actually had to log back into the website.
Oh, yeah,
Whoever
boy.
came up with that.
Congratulations, you're old. I feel the same way.
Whoever came up with that. Whoever genuinely came up with that.
Oh, and
whoever
speaking of old, I finally found an old Transformers action figure that came.
Stop.
several years-
This is about Peter Cullen.
Oh, okay.
We're
Well,
not doing.
Yeah, whoever
Well,
came
I'm
up with
kinda
that
curious.
crap about the whole Target Starscream thing, like go out and touch grass. I never say that, but please
Please
don't touch
do.
grass.
Yeah.
Please touch grass.
Like, how insensitive
here's
do you have
smoking
to
grass
be to
that
be
he's
like,
doing.
oh, they're trying to use it as a cover up for the lack of Starscream? Like, they came out and said
Oh,
they're gonna have a
please.
second
Because
chance. They're
that's
working
what the
on it.
world we live in now. What the hell?
Exactly.
Like,
You want
I
a
hate that.
you want a distasteful joke? Eat an empty bowl.
There you go.
Wow.
You know what? To the person who ever came up with that Starscream crap, I hope your pillow is forever warm.
With yellow gooey fluid.
To quote so my thoughts on that bad joke, to quote Galvatron on here's a hint. Bang.
Yeah. Agreed.
Bang.
Agreed.
Yeah.
But now that is crazy now that I think about it. We're
Yeah.
talking about all sorts of stuff, and it's like, okay, Lawrence Fishburne, Transformers 1, and no matter what, he can't get away from the Matrix.
Yeah.
People saying comments about, oh, well, this is because that way we can get our minds off of freaking Starscream. And you're like, okay, we were supposed to have this motto till all or one.
And it's like you're now
all
starting
or
to
one
just,
to go out and kick your stupid ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like, this is a day I just praised about. Like, we're all literally just coming together to mourn, to have a moment of peace for one day. Even today, we are one.
I was
Right
secretly
now-
wishing.
But now you're gonna try to throw that shit into the like. Get out.
No.
Go in the
Okay,
corner.
you're going
Go-
outside.
go- just go in the corner for a day. Like, just stay out of the
Yeah.
business.
Sad.
To be honest, I was secretly hoping that Peter Cullen would that he would have lived to see the 50th anniversary of the Transformers franchise.
You know what?
Yeah.
40th, especially after almost a month after his birthday, is still pretty good.
Wait, when is
Agreed.
Peter Cullen's birthday?
July 28th.
And like
Oh,
I
I was born 4 days before him.
Yeah, he just had his 85th, so he literally passed away like almost a month after his birthday.
Yeah.
I can't blame him.
Yeah.
Like I said, anyone who still makes it that long, especially close to like 42 years since the franchise he laid began. That's props in my
especially
opinion.
with the life expectancy
It's
rates
full
nowadays.
it's full circle.
Uh-huh.
Like I
And
said,
put that,
Optimus died 40 years ago, and now unfortunately we've lost Peter. It's
Sad.
a full circle kind of thing. The only we can do now is just I'm gonna pop this weekend. I'm gonna pop in freaking the movie.
Hell yeah.
And that's the thing too. Now here's a question to anybody here or the chat. Everybody was stoked to go see the 40th anniversary of Transformers the movie. Now with this happening, is this going to take away from going to it now because of the fact of his passing?
No, in fact, it's encouraging me to go even more. Even
I think more people will go.
Before. It's going to hit harder now.
I was talking.
I hope.
Roommate. Sorry, I just want to say this real quick. I was talking to my roommate about this too earlier because it was like at first I was like I kind of don't need to go because I already saw the anniversary movie twice, but it's like after this and he was the first one to say it, but I was gonna tell him first. He was like, "Now we have to go." I'm like, "Yeah, we absolutely
agreed."
Right now, those of us that go, we're gonna be crying like babies when he died. When that
absolutely.
I hope they do.
That's gonna be the reality. That's gonna be the truth reality. Holy shit, this is it. There is no more of him. There's no more of that. That's going to hit hard.
Well, he's still alive in all the media that we actually still have
he will live
him.
on.
You know what I mean?
His spirit, he will live on. But yeah,
exactly.
It's going to hit hard when you see that. Because like I said, I didn't really care as much as a kid when he died in the show. But now when I see it, it might get to me, you know?
As a kid, I was just more so confused. I was like, wait, what's happening? Why is he turning black?
I was like, oh, good people die and evil lives on, baby.
I just hope that when the movie is released in theaters for the 40th anniversary, I hope that with his passing that it's now dedicated to Peter Cullen.
Yeah.
I hope they do a dedication screenshot
at
the end of the film.
I think
they're going to have to.
They have
what I'm hoping they do going forward now, especially with this 40th anniversary quote-unquote apology tour, please change the whole Optimus Prime thing now. Like,
I mean,
poor
agree.
Like, good God, we don't need more salt in the wound. Like, especially
exactly.
Well, I don't think they planned that to be the way it was, unfortunately.
Hasbro,
don't be ghouls saying money. You know what I mean? Don't
it's
be
not even just money. It's just the principle. Like, it's just the because it's like
Norms, too late.
You now have that new.
But that's not ghoulish though.
Yeah, no, it's like you have that new Dead Prime artwork done by Marcello Moretti, or I think that's what his name is. It's like change it. Please do something different now. Like this has officially happened. Like this, you self-proclaimed prophesized this in a sense.
You have.
Yeah.
I mean, I have several Optimus Prime action figures in my collection that are battle damaged, but after today, I don't think I'm going to be able to look at any of them quite the same way again.
I can't blame him. I was the.
I kind of. I'm sorry. I kind of love that. I kind of want to get one right now. Just and that's actually kind of like more based on the resilience of Optimus Prime more than anything else. You know what I mean?
That's my
I'm telling you, if you're gonna go after like any Optimus Primes, you better go hunt for them now because, especially, and this is not this. This is going to sound morbid, and I apologize. It's not meant to be. This is.
I agree.
That's my season.
Freaking Dead Prime is going to be selling like a maniac, if not Nemesis Prime.
I agree with you on that.
Yeah, that's my season 3 shelf, by the way. I'm unfortunately.
I can't blame you, Mike. I get it.
Yeah, I actually got that version of Optimus Prime to use as Earthrise Nemesis Prime.
And then there's the 86 battle reenactment.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it. He's about ready to whack him.
Yeah. That was a hard pose to pull off.
I think that's another thing too about that set that
your camera froze, Ultramegatronus.
No, I like him that way.
Yeah.
Oh no, we just got him in like absolute cinema pose.
But I think that the set that I showed you guys earlier with the Star Trek, I think they also even has the battle damage for the 86 movie. So it's like I just saved $100 and something on 2 figures, and I got it in one third-party set. I'm happy.
You know, Ultra Megatrons, you just kind of gave me the incentive to go up and go get that that version of Optimus.
I am tempted now to get that one.
Yeah,
is that the one with all the white one?
I gotta look again because
is that the one though, like where they made the shattered glass one and stuff on AliExpress?
Yeah, well, it's not that one specifically. That's MD-005.
No, it's actually the movie battle damage version.
Oh,
I kind of want to get that now a little bit more, but it was actually originally so I can actually trade off my killing arm on this version of the KO to actually put onto that version because I kept on thinking what's more Skybound than that. But
Oh, you got that? Okay.
Yeah.
So you got that. Yeah, this kit does come with it's a different looking
Yeah, I
version
think.
of it.
Yeah. That's
It's
Does
the.
it come with the
battle
killing
damage
arm
too,
like
though.
this one? Oh, sorry.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah, it comes with the battle damage, and it comes with
It comes
Oh,
with like
that's
It comes like Starscream bits and everything too.
yeah, but it does
Mm-hmm.
come with the battle damage version, so you can simulate Optimus Prime from the '86 movie.
I still might have to cop
Yeah,
that.
in
as
fact,
well as
yeah.
I might have to cop that as well as
Apologies
the.
again.
You know,
I don't know. I might. Yeah, for the again, because like I said, I made this self declaration to myself, like I'm going to buy every Optimus Prime toy. I might bite the bullet and just get that Skybound Prime later on this year, like not right away because it's coming out in October, but like
I mean, funny
before
enough,
the year ends, even for $80, it's like it's worth it for Peter Cullen.
Funny enough, Michael, I already pre-ordered that like when it first came up on pre-order last year or so.
See, I was going to, but I was like $80, and it's just a new arm and some slight like hue differences in the plastic. Like it's not worth it. Now with this tragedy, it's like I kind of have to.
It's worth it.
It's like I kind of have to.
I may not get that. The only reason being is that I think that battle damage like Transformers the movie version is actually going to be just right for this arm. You know,
that would make sense for you.
Kind of to say Skybound. You know.
Yeah, Brad. If you get Starscreams at your work, let me know so I can buy it and then sell it to Ultra Megatronus for like $300.
No,
let me guess. The Target Starscream.
Just wait for Target. They're working
I will
on
buy
it.
Starscream the same day I buy Greenlight. I didn't.
I bought Greenlight. What the heck?
I feel really bad for everyone who missed out on Starscream because for some reason Hasbro Pulse fulfilled my order.
No, remember, courtesy of Jimmy G, he actually sent me Greenlight, which was a complete utter shock, and I owe him huge on that one. So whatever he wants, if he's watching, I know he's working tonight too.
Anything.
Bro, remember Greenlight was like $300 something, $400.
Anything.
Yeah, but that's because she was also an Amazon exclusive when she came out.
Yeah.
Now she's a Hasbro exclusive. So
you might find her at You might find her at GameStop. Apparently, they get those.
Yeah, we got it.
Wow.
The only thing is for me, I don't have a GameStop anymore in my area.
Oh, I stopped by.
I'm just saying because it's like I just found out recently, and by recently I mean around the same time I got that Icons Optimus Prime. Is like I went up to my GameStop and I saw Monstructor, and I was like, wait a minute. I thought this was like a Hasbro Pulse exclusive, and it's like, no, apparently GameStop gets them too. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Monstructor is a Generation Selects release. He's Generation Selects, so that means he's available on just about every website that sells Transformers. He's just not sold at Walmart or Target.
Yeah, but they promote him as like a quote-unquote Hasbro Pulse type fan channel exclusive.
Well, they've been doing that with all the Generation Selects figures that have come out recently. They did that with the G2 Dinobot 2 packs as well. Which
I saw those at GameStop too, but it's like Monstructor and then the Icons Optimus kind of threw me because it was like I thought that was a like Amazon and
I got
I guess GameStop is GameStop.
At GameStop too, like the repaints of the Beast Wars.
It went back my roommate. My roommate actually just got me that pack. It'll be here Friday. It'll be here tomorrow.
Yeah, that's great.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah,
I
saw a video in that Blue Optimus Prime. I'm now reconsidering passing on it, especially with Peter Cullen's passing.
I saw this even before that, and I was just like, "That's." As soon as I saw this, and like, I hate the quality of like of this plastic. But as soon as I saw it, I was just like, "That's just way too gangster. I have to buy it."
I'm doing that. I'm getting that for one of two reasons.
Prime.
I'm getting that for one of two reasons. One, it's either going to be a transitional period from Orion Pax to Optimus for a display, or two, it's going to be the 13th Prime for my collection.
I was actually thinking that same exact thing for the 13th.
Because it's like
Prime.
we don't know what the 13th looks like. He's just this, like.
Well, it depends on the lore.
This like
remember the arc
blinded figure of light.
One of the primes. Actually, the arc was supposed to be the last Autobot, so that's one of the primes right there.
Yeah.
Personally, for myself, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm good. I'm thinking of getting that figure to use as a member of the Primus Vanguard. That's why
also
I want
a good choice.
For me, myself, I kind of like almost need to go back and get the Megatron version of this and everything like that because I'm actually really enjoying this way too much than I thought it was going
Did you
to.
get the tank guy that goes with them, Norms? Or no?
The what?
The Cybertread.
I'm thinking about getting that because I need to make a band. You know, and that's the only reason.
I might have to wait just a bit. Yeah, I haven't even seen those at my Walmart. The only thing I saw at my Walmart recently was that Authentics Prime Changers Mirage. And I actually really like that thing.
Yeah. Well, one reason why you haven't seen them yet is because I checked Walmart's website. The official street date release for those figures is this coming Tuesday, September 1st.
Oh, I know, but even then, like, people are finding them early.
There you go, Norbs. Norbs, look at the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
look
even
at
then,
that guy.
people are getting
Megatron.
Yeah, him.
Yeah, I saw a
Even
ton
then-
of those, but I only saw one Prime. So guess which one got in my hands?
Oh,
It's even then though,
That's
Fan
cool,
Geek, it's like even
All right,
though
I'm gonna
Walmart
go
is
watch
saying-
Tron now because I'm getting that vibe.
Same, right? And
Do
I
any of
love
you guys
fact that
have
it's
the
actually making
Generation
electric
6
guitar phone.
Galvatron figure they did like that from several years
Yes,
ago?
actually, I'm glad you said something. He's over
Yeah.
there.
Oh, yeah. I
Oh,
I found that Galvatron at a used comic book shop. I got
I'm
him
not
for just,
gonna be using the Energon or Dark Energon Megatron as the reformat because one, it's the minor Megatron chest plate. It's not G1-ish Megatron. And
Yeah,
two,
you're right.
It's like you have red Megatron. Like that's
there's
already
two
a good
possibilities of that. There's
my
two.
red Megatron is purple.
There's two uses for that Megatron figure if you don't like it as
showed
it
it
is
too.
being an energized
They
Megatron
showed it,
figure.
Belgrave.
You could use it as a member of the Primus Vanguard, which I'm probably going to do, or with a stretch of the imagination, you could pretend that's Beast Wars Megatron Cybertronian robot mode.
That was one I was thinking of, or like I don't know, maybe it's him getting slightly powered up into his gladiator form after becoming a miner.
that, or you could just
for me,
use
being a minor.
Megatron onto the figure.
For me,
Yeah.
that's just him changing into Galvatron. And then he's
See,
right,
I want
evil
that to be
wins.
that, but with the minor chest from the fractured or not fractured friendship, the
minor.
oh, what was that 2-pack with him and Ratbat?
Oh yeah, I know. Like the battle one.
The Rise of Tyranny 2-pack.
Rise
wasn't
of
it?
Tyranny 2-pack. Thank you. Yeah, it's,
Rise
of
Tyranny.
it's that mold. It's not the Earthrise Megatron.
I know
chest
it's a
where like
mixture
G1.
of that and the other, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to get that Optimus probably next month.
I've only seen the Optimus.
Probably.
and
I'm just going to hold this over here to tempt everybody.
No, I kind of had plans.
Well, Danny, what were you
I was gonna ask
saying?
I was either going to
Oh,
ask my
in Canada, they only had the Prime and the tank guy. They haven't had the Megatron or the other guy here yet.
Nah, I'm sure it'll come out soon.
What was the name of the other guys? It was another.
The other guy's cool. The purple bad
Cybertron.
guy. He's
Oh,
cool with
God.
all the
Hey,
spikes.
Danny, if you find Starscream out there or anything like that, just like save one for me. Not for
Yeah, for $300,
$1,000,
I
just
will,
like-
baby. Yeah, any day.
Yeah, well, you'll get him. I mean,
Damn it,
at least,
Danny.
At least the designers.
I mean,
and,
think of it
I'll get
this
the
way.
third party. You know what? I'll get the third party one because that's already selling for like.
No, I will.
$36.
If I do
It's
see
coming out
them-
in November.
I'll let
Well-
Martin. I'll let Martin know, like, because if GameStop gets more, I pre-ordered a couple, and yeah, Bart got one, I got one, but then no one else. Like they only had the ones for the designated pre-orders at the time, right?
I still don't have Thundercracker and Skywarp in my collection, so I'll be on.
you can probably find them online. For
Well, I was just
Yeah,
going to say,
yeah.
I hope you guys don't hate me for saying
I
this,
probably
but I
did.
currently have no interest in getting the Studio Series 86 Seekers right now.
I can't blame you.
Oh my God, blasphemy! We can't be friends anymore.
Hold on, wait.
Get him out of here!
I've got to cover his ears. What?
Yeah,
I
cover good
prefer the
boys.
Earthrise Seekers over the Studio Series 86 Seekers. I said it.
Nani?
Oh, I see what you did with Thundercracker.
You know what?
I approve.
So I'm going to do something here that's going to even shock him. I like my Studio Series 86 Seekers that are coming out, minus the fact that somebody got missing. But I like the Earthrise ones because of the grit and the battle damage and the ruggedness. So that'll always have a special place in my heart. Plus the fact that I still got the Rainmakers up there.
Oh, yeah.
And I
Yeah,
got
well,
the
speaking
Rainmakers.
of
Well, we got the new Rainmakers coming out now
Speaking of
too.
Rainmakers.
Yeah. Oh, I
So
already got
that's
them
the
pre-ordered.
thing. The only Studio Series 86 Seeker I want to add to my collection is Sunstorm.
Sucks that he's stuck.
Nani?
behind
You got the
another
4-pack
pack.
though. You better order it now because the 4-pack
Oh no,
is
it's
the
done.
only
You
way you're
can't.
gonna get it.
Four
It's
pack
done,
done.
Oh, it's done.
It ended
Done.
yesterday.
Yeah,
Oh,
he'll
yeah.
be-
Yesterday.
Let's zoom in because he's very happy to have that.
Just saying, like,
version.
are you not entertained, Fan Geek?
No, not at all. I mean,
to
look
be
at that
fair,
black
that's-
blue on those.
Wait, Norbs, did you ever swap the faces on Skywarp and Thundercracker, or does he still
I
have
did not, because look at this guy's face. Look
Yeah.
at his face.
for an
Back
Autobot version?
Oh, we're both doing it.
For an
That's
Autobot
Thundercracker
version,
right
I'm
there
okay.
with an Autobot. Come on.
Yeah, no, with that's
I
okay.
can't
But
blame
with the
What the hell did you do to his eyes, player?
I could
I
not do it with
get
the
it.
Decepticon. I don't mind if it's the Autobot, but if it's the Decepticon, I swapped Skywarp and Thundercracker's face instantly.
Really?
No, I
For the
can't.
record,
I
that's
didn't
a
like the
racist.
stupid grin
That's
on
the racist
Thundercracker as a
Decepticon.
Decepticon.
Yeah.
It bothered me. It's like that's
Yeah.
not his personality.
That's
Well,
the racist Decepticon.
I did do a head. I did a head swap on the Siege Seekers when they came out back in 2019. I
I
head
also
swapped
did that.
Starscream and Thundercracker's heads.
Yeah.
Oh,
I did that
absolutely.
too.
You'd be
I
right
did
to
not
do
like
that.
the blank
It
face
makes
on
sense.
because
I don't like
didn't
changing
the,
like because how God made it. I
Out of
think
the
it's
box.
say that.
'Cause
way.
I mean,
didn't
I'm
like
sorry,
the-
but that evil smile they gave Siege Thundercracker, no, that's Starscream's face all day long.
I think they-
Absolutely.
Probably why they did it.
I think they intended that. They just decided, hey, let the fans fix it ourselves.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we're too
Yeah,
lazy.
let the fans fix it.
And I have
But
nothing
when
to
it comes to
do.
like
I'm
the 80s,
keeping my Earthrise and
They're gonna
Siege.
buy him anyhow.
Yeah.
I'm keeping my secrets from Earthrise and Siege. In
But
fact,
when it
and
comes
here's
to
crazy
the-
thing.
Oh,
they're
sorry.
also re-releasing Shattered Glass Starscream.
I
Nice.
saw that. I'm
Yes.
contemplating
I
it.
missed out on it via Pulse. I might pre-order it because mine yellowed to piss.
This
I
one,
mean, I repainted
the one I got, I've shown it too, and I can show it right now. My
Wait.
Starscream is still pure white.
Did
Wow.
they fix the yellowing?
Yes,
It is the reissue.
The
Like,
reissue.
it's the second
That's
run.
right.
It's not the first
But
batch.
I know it's a reissue, but did they fix the yellowing?
No, that's what I'm
Yes.
saying. It's the
They said
second
that they
run from that
switched
first,
the
'cause that whole
plastic.
because that whole first batch of Shattered Glass Starscream was the one to known to yellow. Then they re-released it again in the second batch, and that one didn't yellow anymore. So they're running those copies again.
I was just gonna
I
check
would-
mine.
Because
Mine's
none of
yellow
those
shit.
ones
I'm
are
gonna
yellow.
smash this on the floor right now.
I mean, to be fair, I basically just painted
It's got
mine with,
yellow
like
on it.
modeling paint.
It's gross. Oh, it's fucked. I need the new. Order the new one immediately.
Here, hold on.
Danny,
I
what
just-
did you just do?
Danny
Just
just
chucked
threw
it in
Shattered
your
Glass
hole.
Starscream to the
I
floor
don't know.
like
Like,
a batch of Play-Doh.
I would dig out.
Wow.
Is he shattered now?
You know, you could have actually fixed that with like some hydrogen peroxide or something, right?
I
and
need to
Kiki's.
fix it with my wallet, baby.
I would
And
have.
Kiki's.
I would dig mine out, but like if you've seen the
Like
yellowing
that.
pictures of like Tigatron, like imagine that. But on
Oh, my
Shattered Glass
Tigertron
Starscream,
is
the worst.
horrible.
Mine was
But on
basically-
Tigatron, it makes sense because he's a tiger bot. So of course,
Yeah,
the
but in the
fur's actually
cartoon,
gonna
he
get all
doesn't got no
matted.
yellowing or anything. He's all white.
True. I mean, for my Starscream, it basically was yellow, but then I just took.
Yeah,
some
no.
modeling-
Picture that, but worse. That's my Shattered Glass Starscream.
Well, that's what I mean. Mine was
Mhm.
worse too, but I literally just saved myself a couple bucks, took some modeling paint, basically painted it.
I don't know, that's why I'm glad that
Oh
Hasbro's
Oh my god, is
doing
the
more.
pre-order gone or where's it? Where?
So Hasbro
Well, the
Pulse is
pre-order's
Yeah,
going
the
on
pre-orders, I
Secret
think, sold
Set,
out.
so
So Hasbro
Oh, did-
Pulse is sold out, but Big Bad and TF Source and everything still has them for pre-order.
Oh, they still got it.
really.
Ask
They-
something.
I gotta
Wait,
go.
what about the Secret Set? Was that only
That
Hasbro?
ended the other day.
Yeah, that ended though.
Ah.
Did I?
Don't worry, Norb.
Uh,
They got you for $600. I got an extra for you, baby.
Guys, Ultra Megatronus wants to say something.
No. What?
I don't know if I'm doing this because of you guys saying no or the fact is like, hey, Ultra Mega. It's an
Sorry.
off topic. Well, it's an off topic because I got to get ready to head out because I got to work early tomorrow. But
I gotta go.
I'm not sure. Anybody see the Crisis on Infinite Earths series on CW back in the
No.
day? No. Okay.
Nah.
Nobody.
No.
I don't believe so.
Oh,
Like, I think I
no,
saw,
like the live action one. Okay, never mind.
Well, we'll probably end this soon, anyways. Are you taking off, Martin?
Wait.
Yeah, I gotta work. I gotta be out of the house by like 5 in the morning.
No, it's fine. I'm glad. So happy, graced us with your presence. You know.
I'm
Yeah.
not a preacher. I'm not a biblical person. I'm just a human being that likes toys.
Thank you, Pope.
Can't blame you.
That's
Thank
all
you,
I have.
Pope.
happy
Thank
you
you.
got, I'm happy everyone got to meet like
If you
Rob.
seek,
Right, you
seek
gotta
the
go
Almighty,
hang out.
church is available, folks.
Have a good night, Ultra.
It was good
Yep.
seeing you,
See you later,
Ultra.
guys.
Take care, bud.
Yeah,
You
thank-
too, guys. Have a
Have a
great
good
night.
evening.
Take
See
care.
ya.
Thank you.
Take care.
See ya.
To all are one.
Fine.
Transform and roll
Rose
out.
is leaving. I didn't want to talk to him anyway.
Yeah, man. I hate to say the death brought us back together, but like it did, But
it's like I said earlier. This is the one day. I've said this 3 times now, but I don't care. The message still stands. This is the one day where all of us has just come together in peace and solidarity. No animosity, no hostility towards anyone. I've not seen a poor interaction aside from like I said this on Instagram and too. Aside from like people who are using AI generated pictures as tributes.
Yeah, I
Like,
saw that.
That's the only amount of hate that I've seen from people. Other than that, it's been sharing memories about Peter Cullen, sharing stories, sharing.
I thought of doing a tribute to Peter Cullen, but then I figured, no, I don't know if anyone would be interested in seeing it.
Everybody's interested in seeing it.
Everybody's doing it, man.
No.
Okay.
My tribute, I told Danny about this earlier.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I got a tattoo exactly 7 years today. And it's.
I meant to mention that. Yeah, we should have done that way earlier. I'm so sorry, Rob.
I want that.
Hold on, keep it there.
It's exactly 7 years ago today.
Wow,
that's
I want that. I want that. I want
Jeez,
that.
I should forget that. I got so overwhelmed with everyone today. Fuck.
Yeah.
That's great. I kind of want to get a tattoo now. Everyone keeps pulling out their
cool.
badass
Yeah.
tattoos.
I used to want a tattoo, but then I'm like,
I can't blame you, Rob.
Like I
don't know. I've also
that
got
invisible ink.
this
That's actually
one,
so cool, right?
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't mind getting ink. I don't like needles.
Oh, that's the Matrix. Oh,
that's
so
cool.
That's cool.
There was a girl that I actually met from a friend of mine and everything like that, and like I was actually so enamored with her because she actually had a full. I'm talking about a full Decepticon like a side ribcage thing going with like Sideweb and Ravage and all the other characters. I was just like, dude, who's that girl? And he was like, that's my girlfriend, man. I was just like,
Bubble bopped again for you, Norms.
Always in the way.
Always the boyfriend, but hey, you did skirt past those husbands. That was cool, but no, I know it's funny. I know. I don't think I have any Transformers related tattoos, but I'd like to get something. But it has to be something like, oh yeah, I think I was gonna get something with my favorite because my favorite's Rotor Storm. I know it's a weird favorite, but
that's a great character. Hold on,
that's pretty cool one.
He's so vain in the IDW and shit. He's so like
rest in peace, Rotor Storm and IDW.
Yeah, I love Rotor Storm. Whoever was it, Brett? But did you have the things to go on his shoulders to make him look?
I did.
Oh yeah, no, it was Norm.
You actually remembered that.
Yeah, the third party kit that also came with crosshairs.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't have that one yet.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, when you showed me that dude, because he's one of my favorites. Like that's sick as hell.
Okay, do those get in the way of transformation?
You have to take them all apart and everything in order to transform.
But you had to take the old ones off too.
Yeah, parts forming.
Parts forming, right? At the same time, it works though, right?
Who cares?
That's cool. Yeah, I love Rotor Storm.
They've been doing parts
same.
since 1984. It was like, parts forming's bad. It's like, well,
I've been saying this for years now, but Rotor Storm needs to be joined with Thunderclash. We need a new action figure.
We need a new
Thunderclash was his name.
They're doing that new War Machine line, right? The War Machines line. So I thought maybe because Rotor Storm gets repainted to that, maybe they'll give him his own mold, and maybe then they'll repaint him properly, right?
Yeah, because the Machine Wars version of Optimus Prime was a repaint of G1 Thunderclash.
I kind of wish.
Yeah, I know. There's so many good repaints in that War Machines line or whatever.
Yeah. Machine Wars.
Machine Wars. Sorry, yeah.
Machine Wars version of Starscream was a repaint of G1 Skyquake, and then
that we're gonna be getting that finally is gonna be kind of sick.
What's up?
That would be amazing, right?
Can we please just get a G1 Skyquake already, for fuck's sake?
Hey, Brick, we'll still be on for a little bit if you wanted to join and say your stuff. All good. I think you
have the Transformers Prime Skyquake.
Well, there he is. He's in here.
Just do a G1 version of Skyquake and Lego.
Hey, guys.
Yeah, hello.
Okay.
Hey, Brick.
What's up, buddy?
Not much. Doing earlier.
No worries. Thanks for stopping by. How you handle it today? Because I know you love Optimus Prime. We all do, but
yeah.
Anyone who doesn't love Optimus Prime, what are you doing with your life?
Yeah.
If you don't love Optimus Prime, let me get your number. Let me get your address.
I have your IP address. I'll be there in 5 minutes.
To quote a famous line, if you do not like Optimus Prime, why don't you go build a bridge and jump off it?
Because that would take so much time.
That's a Blitzwing
all around.
That's a Blitzwing quote.
Oh, Brad, you made me
laugh. No, but that's why I said original.
I was hoping to say this when Ultra Megatronus was still here, but I have to be honest. The first time I heard Peter Cullen's voice and I knew his name and who he was when he did when he was the narrator on Toonami, the announcer.
Oh, I was talking about that earlier.
It's funny that you mentioned that because they just posted the Gundam Wing promo from Toonami with Peter Cullen. I'm kind of sad that they didn't do anything for. I mean, I'm glad that they respected it, but like they couldn't have done anything for Transformers either. Because apparently he voiced the narration for my G1 for Armada back during Toonami.
Yeah, he was that's the one thing
shit.
Transformers fans are saying is that him doing the announcement for Transformers Armada when it was on Toonami, that was the closest Peter Cullen got to being involved in that series, was doing the Toonami announcements.
I'll count it. I'll count it. I'll drink.
Hold on, Brick Builder. I actually have to say you're the inspiration for me getting this guy.
I cannot wait to find him. I'm hoping they'll stock him in the next couple of days.
Honestly,
Guys,
that's
great.
Talking back,
That's
Well,
Swindle. I'm hoping they'll get Swindle in the next couple of days.
still talking more about like Toonami. Like I'm actually kind of surprised they didn't get Peter Cullen to do like no disrespect whatever to Jim Conrad, who was the original narrator in Transformers Armada, but like how badass would it have been if it was Peter Cullen?
Right?
Yeah.
Agreed.
Norms, are you going to Orlando?
I am actually looking into it right now, sir.
Norbs, I might be seeing you again then.
Nice. I'm actually.
I am going, but I don't know if I'm going to be enjoying myself, but I'm going.
I can't blame him.
Nice. Good. I'm actually looking. I was looking to see Danny there, but I can't see her until Toronto. So like,
yeah.
I
mean, I love to go to the States, but I'm as nice as ice. So you know what I mean.
Well, I just found out today.
I would
You have a
stop
passport,
the
Danny?
instant. I would be all over me. Like I'd be like, you wouldn't. Yeah.
And then I don't know if Fan Geek is actually going there or anything. You know, just
No, but Toronto will be at. We're gonna have like 15 chains. We're gonna be like in a hotel. We're gonna have like.
Did you say 15 chains?
Yeah, I'm gonna be like chained up. I'm gonna be like 6 watches each arm and shit. Yeah.
Wow.
Norms, I found out today that I'm going in 2 weeks for shoulder surgery.
Oh.
Best of luck to you.
Whoa. What's going on with your shoulder, dude?
I tore my rotator cuff.
No.
Oh shit, dude.
I'm sorry. Jeez.
I have been dealing with this for 9 months, and it has been getting worse.
Mm.
It says a 75% tear. I have 7 millimeters holding it together.
Oh, jeez, man. I'm sorry.
So I'm going in 2 weeks to get it put all back together. I'm hoping to be out of a sling by the time Orlando gets here.
Good. I hope so.
Mm-hmm.
Are you bringing
I may
your
not
son
be able
along?
to use it, but I'll be out of a sling.
Are you bringing your son along?
Yeah.
Good.
He is so excited to see you again.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's cool. I'm so jealous of you guys. That'll be fun for y'all.
You know, side trip. His son was actually. I think I was actually his first signature going over there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was actually kind of surprised about that. It was just like, what? Somebody actually knows me?
That's cool. Oh yeah, that. Yeah, Brooke showed me that
Yeah.
on the stream we did. That was cool.
Cool.
Yeah, here, let me zoom in. Brick, hold it there. Sorry, I'm in charge.
How do you forget you're in charge of your own stream?
I don't know because I'm used to Martin doing everything for me. So.
Fair.
I love that Daddy's like, I forgot I was in charge.
Eh.
But he actually has we used to stream so much. Martin has the control. Like he's actually hooked up to my StreamYard thing, right? So I get lazy and.
I get it.
My wife found a restaurant down there she is beyond excited about going to.
Oh, nice.
What is it?
It's called The Pub. It's a British
The
restaurant.
pub. I want to go.
Well,
I
you
have
can tag along with us.
the pub here.
Yep, you can tag along.
Oh, that place is so really British, and I love it. You know, I'm gonna go in there with an accent and everything like that, and you won't be able to stop me. I'm gonna go in with my best Cockney accent, and it's gonna be the most amazing thing ever.
Oh, be careful with that.
If you're gonna go to TFCon Toronto, you can go next year to Toronto.
I'm gonna make sure I actually get a chance to go up there because I have not been able to see Toronto yet. I want to go there and get my superpowers. So that'd be great, you know.
I might try to actually go to Toronto next year. I just need to get a passport.
If you could, Mike.
Same here.
Yeah, if you did, Brad, that'd be priceless, man. I'd probably like. Great. That'd be fun.
I'll try to. I mean, as I said, since I'm gonna be like doing the 2 job things now. Like I said, it should help. It should help with finance. It should help like finance future stuff. So
I could always do something sick and get you there, but I mean,
Yeah, all of you guys with your fancy jobs, meanwhile I'm on SSI.
yeah. Hey, to be fair, I will say I haven't seen Starscream come rolling into like where I'm gonna be working yet. So
if you do,
Like I said, I just feel bad.
I work at one of the box stores too.
I
can't
like I said earlier, I just feel bad that Hasbro Pulse fulfilled my order, and then I saw everyone else's was getting canceled, and I'm like, I wouldn't have mind waiting for Starscream, but at the same time, I'm like, I feel so bad for having him now.
funny enough,
If
the only
somebody,
I'm getting the 3 KOs.
if somebody happens to come across Starscream and isn't charging Danny Dolphin prices, please let me know.
No, don't go to North.
to be fair, I bought mine from eBay, but I bought it before they
Thanks,
started
Brett.
skyrocketing.
You got off my account. You can follow me at.
In all fairness, if you said $300 Canadian, so that's about $20.
Yeah, there you go. You'll be able to get
Then
it.
you got to pay all the tariff to get
I
it
need
here.
to charge 300 because then you know the American.
If somebody's not selling them at Canadian tariff prices to the U.S., that's not Danny Dolphin. Please let me know. If Danny, however, sells me something at retail, I may take it.
Hey, don't make me pull up my Trump card, baby. Okay, that's getting up you off the topic, but I don't. Let's save it for after. But
yeah,
What a day.
I know. I'm losing it here, but yeah, like I said, it's so nice to get everyone together, and it's been so nice to, like I said, it's sad the death, of course, but the death of Optimus Prime, it brought us together. Peter Cullen, it's just crazy.
It's crazy how someone's absence can leave a mark on you while they're here.
In my opinion, it just shows how much everyone in the Transformers community basically respected Peter Cullen, because even after his death, after not even a day, and it's still bringing a lot of people together.
Yep.
If only it can be. If only it can be like this for the rest of a lifetime, really.
He was a beloved father figure. He was a beloved character. He was a beloved he was a beloved personality out there. So like one thing that you actually have to keep in mind is the one teaching that he's actually left with everyone, and that's to be what? Strong enough to be what?
Strong enough to be gentle.
Gentle.
There's
That's
the
exactly
one.
right.
I love that line.
To be strong enough to be gentle is actually the pinnacle of what Transformers should actually be all about. So like actually,
I agree.
So everyone, take that in mind with you. Take it here. Take it here. Make sure that you actually bring it to each and every person out there, because that's one of the missing ingredients in humanity right now. The empirical reasoning of being empathetic to each other.
Believe me, I do that almost every day. It's why I basically am who I am, because of Peter Cullen.
I always try to choose the path of peace, whether it be letting things happen to me or by mistreating. As long as I treat someone else fairly, I hold no hatred towards anyone. I hold hatred towards things and events, but never towards another individual.
Never things and events, because things have passed by. Things things are actually only transitory. You know what I mean? Like events, everything. Like it's actually just, like in the grand scheme of things and everything like that, it takes like just a millisecond of what actually goes on in like your real life and everything like that. Remember compassion. Remember thought. Remember empathy. Remember love is actually the most important tie between all of us.
Agreed on that one.
Yeah, I remember that one. I'm throttling Brett tomorrow, but yeah, I will. I promise.
Wait, what? What is this with the throttling? I didn't do anything.
I will
sorry,
emphatically remind Danny Dolphin, like when she's actually selling those Starscreams.
And I said, if I find any going through my through that toy place I'll be working at, I'll let you know.
Yeah, thanks. Let me know.
Oh, absolutely.
It's just crazy to like not only acknowledge the fact that in a way Optimus Prime has left us, and as well as Peter Cullen, but like everything that he is. Like I have never met. I had the privilege to meet him, like I said, at a Collecticon, but like all the stories that you ever heard about him, his his gentility, his honor, his loyalty, his kindness and compassion, like all of it's true. There will never be.
That's the thing
person.
about that.
There
His
will
legacy
never be
is that
another person
he'll
like
just
him
be
on
remembered
earth.
as being a good guy. Not, nobody's going to be bashing him, now that he's gone and everything like that. He's just going to be remembered as a good guy.
Yeah, and he really
Because he was definitely one of the best of us.
He was.
And really, I envy you guys who actually got a chance to meet him and everything like that. Who actually got a chance to spend 5 minutes with Peter Cullen and everything. Like the ability to like actually just kind of like rub elbows with him for just like about like a little while and everything like that. And like someone actually mentioned this over in another chat, and it was just like, like never meet your heroes, but everyone emphatically said, yeah, but you had to beat Peter Cullen.
Yeah, it's true.
Right.
You had to.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
It gives me a reason to read more of this.
It's like even now when I say that, it's like my heart does genuinely.
That's great.
My heart does genuinely ache for those who can't meet him, because it's like I don't like bragging. I will do it, but I don't like it. And even then, it's like if I do it, it's not intentional. But it's like my heart genuinely does ache for anyone who never got the opportunity.
No, and I could say it for those people who haven't. And I said, we'll always look on you guys who got the chance to see him and be lucky, but we'll also see it as you guys aren't gonna like brag, we got to see Peter Cullen before he died and you didn't.
If anyone does that,
it's more anyone who does that, and I swear to God, I ain't gonna be happy with him. No, but it makes you guys part of the legend because you got to see the Titan before anything else. So
right. I gotta want to meet the person who actually says that. I want to be like, oh yeah, you fucking bastard.
Oh, yeah. I swear to God, somebody does
what
that.
All of us just like scare up. It's like, oh, you're gonna say that, all right. It's like,
I'd be like, I met Dorbs in real life, baby. Look at my 10 chains, look at my 16 watches.
If someone were to try to make Dorbs at a buffet.
If I go to Toronto, I need to see you in these chains of yours with like, I need to see you with the gold.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to get my gold tooth right there.
Damn!
All the
don't worry, Danny. I'll bring you some knuckle dusters.
Multiple watches. If I don't show up like that, like I would be hit and taken to the closest.
I'll get my bad.
I'll sell my soul before I get there to have that. I don't give a shit.
I kind of need to see that.
All right, that's crazy. But yeah, let's go one more time around to start with Brett. Maybe like you can say your channel, not shit at the end, but just say one more thing about Peter, and whatever else you want to get off your chest, and we'll get out of here. Because and like I said, let's get together again soon, like with another one of these. Like we're planning just to do a regular hangout one, open toys and shit. But that, because of the death, we want to keep it a little more on track, which we've kind of slipped off. But thank you for joining us all, and let's go. I don't know. Let's start with who wants to go first. Actually, anyone?
Yeah, I'll go first. That way we can get it started.
Yeah.
I will say, as I said, today is a very sad day for most of us Transformer fans. But we must remember to keep Peter Cullen's legacy alive because that's what he would want. Always be strong enough to be gentle, and always remember that freedom is the right of all sentient beings.
Absolutely.
All right. But how you go, Rob? Thank you again, Rob, for joining us.
Yeah.
Meeting everyone.
I mean, I was 6 years old when I first saw Transformers, and just watching, Optimus Prime on the big screen. It really, it frames, it molds you, as a person. And, I've got Till All Are One on my leg, and I really try to live by that.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna miss him. He was a great guy.
Yeah, I know. It's like you said, all or one. It's just, I know. Just without him here on Earth, I'm getting choked up. Like,
What's that?
Just, I feel like I'm getting choked up from it. Like it's sad. Like without him,
I know.
It is. It's like
if you gotta cry, cry. I've been crying on and off all day.
Do it, boy. And I said I did it earlier. And I said.
So
I even did this for Actually, I'll wait for my turn. Sorry.
Okay, so I'm the TFN geek, and I will say this: Peter Cullen was one of the people who saved my life. When I was a kid, I fell into a deep, dark depression. I had suicidal thoughts, and I went through therapy. I saw a therapist, but when I was done, I was told to find a new outlook on life. And so one day I was flipping through TV channels, and I heard this voice making this announcement while I saw a red, white, and blue truck transform into a robot. And it was Peter Cullen doing the Toonami announcement for Transformers Armada. So Peter Cullen's voice drew me into Transformers Armada, and that's how I was introduced to the Transformers franchise. It's also how I was introduced to anime, hearing Peter Cullen do all the announcements on Toonami's TV shows. So to Peter Cullen, I thank you for introducing me to a lifetime hobby of collecting Transformers action figures. So thank you, Mr. Cullen, for that.
Great. You want to go next, Mike? Yeah. Go.
I didn't get to know Peter Cullen too personally as much as a lot of you who grew up in the 80s or as a young kid. That is a poster from the Cobb 16 Theater in Wesley Chapel, Florida that I had the privilege to get after they were getting rid of it for Transformers Rise of the Beasts. That is my only official movie display type merchandise, and I just hung it up today.
I can't blame you.
Peter Cullen. I didn't know about him until 2007, when I was about, I believe, 12 to 13 years old. My math is not the best, if anyone wants to correct me. I was born in 95, so you do the math.
You were 12.
But,
Yeah, you were 12 because you're the same age as me. I was born in 95.
But as I mentioned earlier, I grew up with Gary Chalk and David Kay as Optimus Prime and Megatron with the Unicron trilogy.
Yes, same here.
But as I grew older, I understood just how much of an impact Peter Cullen had throughout the entirety of Transformers, and seeing him perform as Optimus Prime in the live-action films, in Transformers Prime, in Rescue Bots, in Rig 2015, in the Cybertron games, and Rise of the Darkspark, and even coming back further for animation for the Prime Wars trilogy. The man has left a mark on my heart more capable than any other human being has. Almost as equal as my parents, because in a way he was like a parent to me. He was my hero. Transformers has kept me alive for so long, especially when I was really starting to go through it as a teenager and looking for a way out and wanting to just stop. Transformers kept me going. I've met friends through Transformers, and I got to meet the man, the myth, the legend himself at Collecticon. And again, I don't say that to brag, and I'm sorry, my heart aches for those who can't meet him. But for those few moments where I got to tell him my mom passed away and I wish she was here, but I told her how much I loved Transformers and how much I loved you, and I got to introduce him to my dad and everything. I had hoped to meet him again here in Orlando this year on what will be my 31st birthday. The world will never be the same without him. The Transformers will never be the same without him.
No, it won't.
And I hope the best for him beyond whatever realm he is in, and the best for his family. And I will forever remember to hold on to my dreams, because the future is definitely built on dreams. Rest in peace, Peter Cullen. We'll miss you.
Thanks for sharing.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It was.
I don't think I can actually top that, right? But I'll tell you one thing, right?
You're an experience.
So, Optimus Prime was actually a character that actually came to me when I actually thought that nothing else could have actually been as good. And I think it was actually doing horrible at school and everything like that. It was like a lot of stuff that was actually going on and everything like that. But then came this silhouette of all these robot figures in Marvel Comics and everything, right? I've read the comic books, but then all of a sudden, this booming voice actually came out from the animation itself and everything. the animation of this booming voice coming out from a character that was actually made of iron, but actually came out with this this wealth of gentility that actually came out in his voice and everything like that. This all-knowing like ability to actually like really seep into your soul and everything like that, and get to you in like the best ways possible and everything. You know, the character that was actually always looking to the stars, but actually also looking deeper into your psyche and everything like that, into everything that you actually are, to bring out the best in you and everything. You know, that's what Optimus Prime actually is for every single person that I can possibly think of who's actually touched by what Optimus Prime actually is. You know, the thought that actually remain true about him is actually just like remaining true to yourself and everything, remaining like keeping that whole thing of like straight through gentility. It's actually kind of like the thing that actually kind of like binds what Optimus Prime should actually be, and I think that that's one of the things that should actually carry through in everything that we actually go through in Transformers and through life. I think that it's actually kind of like all I really have to say about that and everything. You know, like Peter Cullen really is going to be missed. His voice is actually going to be missed in every single thing that he actually did, in every single way that he's actually touched our lives. But Peter, thank you for being who you actually are. Thank you for bringing this amazing character to us. You're more than appreciated for everything that you did.
No, everyone. Yeah. Thanks, Mom. Yeah, I can't believe how emotional it is. But yeah, you go ahead, Brick.
Yeah. From Eeyore to Carr from Knight Riders to the leader of the Autobots, Optimus Prime. Peter Cullen touched so many people. He'll never be forgotten, and he'll never be forgotten.
Never.
Can't blame you.
No.
It's short and sweet. But yeah, thank you guys. Thank you guys for sharing. It was so intense. Like, that was awesome. And yeah, like I said, the character lives on. Like, as a kid, my mom got me into Transformers and showed me the show, and she showed me Optimus Prime, and just the idea of like how righteous he was and stuff was always very cool. And he was just so laid back, a good leader. I always loved the leader, and you know what I mean. Transformers brings us all together, and especially on this day. So sad, and hopefully hope his family's okay. And thank you, the chat, everyone who joined us. Thank you all for joining me. Like I said, I know I can be off topic and crazy sometimes, but this really hit home, and I'm just so happy that everyone joined. I appreciate it so much. Thank you guys.
Absolutely.
Thank you for being
here.
Thank you for the invite.
Hello,
And
guys.
Yes, thanks for having me on here.
Yeah,
I wanna say-
reach out. I was just gonna say though, reach out again, everyone. I'll reach out to people because I'm doing more streams. Like I said, I want to do another one of these where it's also like sort of a little down, but we'll have fun. But this was
Can
fun.
I say just one more thing real quick? I want to just take a time real quick to not just, again, honor Peter Cullen, but I want to thank everyone in the Transformers community, and I think all of us should really, for allowing this day to truly bring us together as one. I know I said that earlier, but I cannot express just how proud and how happy I am to finally see this community actually come together and be one in solidarity, whether it be through mourning and grief or not. This is a day of peace among everyone, regardless if you grew up with G1, Beast Wars, Riddle 1, Unicron Trilogy, so on and so forth. Whatever your generation was, in a way, Peter Cullen touched it. In a way, you are still being respectful by joining us in mourning. And I really hope to continue to see that go through as time goes on. Let's preserve this peace along with Peter Cullen's memory going forward. Mm-hmm. And I'm so proud of everyone, and I thank everyone for the peace. It's such a nice change of pace. Despite the tragedy, there is still light. And I cannot say any more that I am so proud to be part of this fandom and so proud of the fandom as a whole. Please keep that alive.
Agreed.
Can I say one more thing?
Of course, yeah.
So, all right. So, I don't care what you actually worship in your life and everything like that. God, source, Zeus, whatever it may be and everything like that, right?
I like sports.
Sure. Right. Please take the time to actually remember Peter Cullen's family and everything like that in this time of what they're actually going through and everything like that. Have a moment to actually send some good vibes to them and everything like that, send prayers, whatever it may be and everything like that, right? They're actually going through a lot right now and everything like that. So Yeah, just have some respect for everything that they're actually going through right now and everything like that. And like, don't tomorrow, no switchblades. Keep doing the same things that you're doing today and everything like that. Make sure that you're actually spreading love and positivity out there and everything like that, because that's what this fandom actually needs. That's really it.
Awesome, man. You guys make me, like I said, thank you so much. You guys always make me look better than I am, better person than I am. But thank you. And like I said, yeah, everyone involved is, try to stay positive, and that's what he'd want us to do. So get out of here. You take us out of here as normal, Brett, but stick around, everyone. After the show ends for a few moments, we'll chat, and then but you take us out, Brett.
Rest in peace, Peter Cullen. And remember, guys, there's more to reality than meets the eye.